People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Against this right back, Charlie.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
The man, the myth, like Ian Wright said, people deluded. I'm back again. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. It's Arsenal against AC Milan. It's the Dubai Super Cup. It's our second game in Dubai and our last game. After this on Saturday, we'll be playing Juventus. And then, boy, we're back in Premier League action, isn't it, people? It's as simple as that, really. The Premier League is finally back upon us. Just before the Premier League is done, obviously, we're still in the midst of a World Cup. After this watch-along, my second watch-along of the day will obviously be Argentina against Croatia. Even if you can't be there, please smash the like button. Hey, shout out the guy these, man. They got my chicken foot gag. If you know, you know. That's a strong lineup. Where is the lineup? Lineup. Links to watch this game, people, get them in. We need help. We need help. I've got my other laptop set up right in front of me. I've gone on His Goals, and it looks like the Federales have just got His Goals down. It says this domain name has been seized by Homeland Security investigation. And talk about warrants and that. You know, free up all the people that try and make us watch these games that ain't trying to pay $9.99, $5.99, whatever Arsenal's talking about. Where are you seeing the lineup, my guy? It's on Arsenal.com. You lot pointed me and alerted me to this sofa score thing, but it's not showing me the lineups. Or am I in the wrong sort of section thing? How do you do this one? This one's a bit mad. Oh, tell a lie. The lineups are there. So that's the first thing I can do. I'm still here, people. Hope you all can hear me. But let's get these lineups. Let's get the lineup done. I can see the lineup of both teams now. Let me open that on Photoshop. Get the annoying bit out the way so that I can give you lot my divine attention. Giroud? Is this the right lineup? Man said Giroud. I mean, Dubai isn't far from Qatar, but, you know, bearing in mind France play against Morocco tomorrow and they're going to need their top goal scorer. It's a bit fishy if Giroud started, isn't it, people? Bit fishy, bit unnecessary, bit of a risk. So let me go on AC Milan's Twitter page as well, because SofaScore might be trying to do me dirty. I don't know if Giroud's playing. France are still in this competition. And on that, let me actually check this is the right Arsenal lineup as well. Really, it doesn't look like something that wouldn't happen. Thomas Partey's back. Pick him up. Shout out Thomas Partey. Carl Hein, Holding, Ben White. Shout out Ben White. Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Lokonga, Odegaard, Vieira, Nelson, and Eddie Nketiah. All the Haaland demons on the bench, with the exception of, you know, El Nene, who didn't come through Haaland. Marquinhos, who arrived from Brazil in the summer. Shout out Hubert in goal on the bench. Cedric Suarez is also on the bench as well. So, yeah, does that correlate with SofaScore's lineup? Ooh, the lineup vanished from there. Everything all right, SofaScore? Well, I won't be using this again. Well, yeah, man. Anyone can point me to the lineups. Thank you very much, people. It seems like this is... Don't know what I did here. But that's a bit awkward. I mean, you had the lineups here prior. You know what? Just before we get into that, man, I doubt Giroud will be playing when he's playing in the World Cup. Why is there pens after this game? That's the rules. Thoughts on Mbappe, top goal scorer? Mbappe doing Mbappe things in it, really. If I'm honest with you, doesn't surprise me. It's Kylian Mbappe, isn't it? He's one of the best to have ever done it, really. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. His goal don't work. They got it down, man. They got it down. They did get it down. We go again. Is all you can say. Okay, this doesn't seem to have the lineup show more. Don't really care about that. Okay, this is a bit annoying, ain't it? Well, I have to just get on with it. Find a way to work around this. And really, off by heart, I should know Arsenal players' numbers by now. But what we can do is Hein, Ben White. Well, I can do Arsenal's lineup. I just can't do the others. White. I can't lie. Once it's West Ham, Brighton, Spurs, Man United, holding, unless it's 3-5-2 settings in a nice way. I'm not really trying to see Flying Scotsman. Someone I am trying to see in Kieran Tierney. Still know Emil Smith-Rowe. Still knows Zinchenko. Zinchenko's kind of calmed fans down about him being injured. He's assured us he's fit, but how much minutes has he got in the legs? How fresh is he going to be? And obviously, if Zinchenko's fit, he's above Tierney, in my opinion, in the pecking order, but Tierney's actually able to play Zinchenko. The only kind of mark you can put against his name kind of has been, you do pick up a bit of knocks, as does Tierney as well, as does Tobiyasu, really. So you got Partey, you got Lokonga, Lokonga, Vieira, Smith Rowe, Tierney to a slight degree, Tomiyasu, players that have played more, players that have just been bit parts of our first half of the season. We're going to need all of them to stand up to be counted. Vieira, if I didn't make clear, if you feel like scoring a screamer again, why not Vieira? Got Mr. Martin Odegaard. Let's swap that because you're more likely to play 10. Vieira is going to occupy the right wing. Apparently, Saka is in Dubai, clearly not ready to play right now. But yeah, Odegaard's there. Edward Nketiah and Reece Nelson as well. Nelson, Nketiah. All I need is AC Milan's lineup, really, which is a bit of a shake. Once again, anyone know where I can look at this lineup, people? Or no? It's a stupid rule, pens after the game. Boy, what can I say? Deluded, you look like bourgeois. I wish I had a pound every time someone said that, Ravi. I mean, if your sister, baby mom, whatever, they like him, then I'm happy to be the next best thing. I can't lie to you, my guy. Obviously, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, if you need a bourgeois lookalike for Christmas parties, you've seen living costs in the UK. I'm happy for that. It might pay off more than YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like button. Twitch gang, appreciative to all of you lot who are tuned in as well. Well, everything else is cushy, man. Big up Tons as well. I mean, I'll take the bourgeois thing. I don't mind, but I don't mind, man. It's all love, though, entertainment. I just wish I had a pound for every time someone said that. Might never see me make content again. I won't lie to you, but it is what it is. Carl Hein, you're number 31, so I can get your numbers in there. Ben White, I swear you're not like number 4. Yeah, I got that right. Tierney's number 3. I'm never gonna forget my fullbacks. Gabriel is number 6. Holding, you're 16 or something. Yep, 16. Let's get you in there. Kickoff is just under an hour away, people. Again, link, streams, all that good stuff. Let's get that in. Partey, I'm sure you're number 5. If you're not, there's an issue. 5 and number 5. Lokonga. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know your number, but I'm gonna try guess. Is it 26? Or is it 26? 23. I weren't far off. Far off. I knew it was one of them ones. Odegaard's obviously number 10. 8, apologies. Just remembered. Smith Rowe is number 10. He plays 10, but he's R8. Fabio Vieira, what number are you? 25? I ain't got a clue. I won't lie, Vieira. 21. You have to allow me. You just joined the club, innit? And you've been a bit part player. Eddie Nketiah, number 14. I mean, any Arsenal fan who doesn't know at any moment who the number 14 is or what the whereabouts of that number 14 shirt, there's problems in it. Nelson's 24. I actually was going to say 21, but I just saw it on the screen. I can't lie to you lot. Hine, White, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Lokonga, Odegaard, Vieira, Nelson, and Edward Nketiah make up Arsenal starting 11. All I need. Hey, big up you lot. Big up you lot. Who cheated though? Which one of you lot cheated though? Because I know some of you cheated. I know not all of you knew the number off by heart. Some of you did the quick Google tick. Shout out to you lot. But if you legitly answered that, then credit to you lot. And as usual, appreciative to you lot tuned in. Once again, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. You lot are airing me, man. Where can I find this AC Milan lineup? They're lazy on Twitter. They ain't even done up their thing. What's going on? AC Milan, what's going on? Arsenal v AC Milan lineup. Let's take it. Come on, Google can help me where my followers on YouTube and Twitch ain't finna help. The last hour. Oh, I don't want projected lineup, man. I don't want projected lineup. I want actual lineup. See how you get swindled. So I guess I'll leave this for a sec. I'll leave the lineup things for a sec. No team. Well, a minute ago, no team from AC Milan yet, but the dressing room is looking good. All right, cool. I've done half of it in it, so the time's there in it. I guess what we need to do. Where are we watching this, people? Where are we watching this? I've got Reddit soccer streams loaded. Let me start doing the Twitter rounds as well. You trying again today? Big up Arsenal presser, man. Don't get you lot get onto him, man. Get onto him. He's been the heartbeat of some of these streams with the lives and that, man. We can't let this go. So yeah, most importantly, we need a stream. If I have to pay for it, I will, but I don't want to because you lot got onto me last time. I attempted to. But yeah, it is what it is in that regard. So yeah, I'm just trying to see where we can watch this. Let's head back over here. What do you think the score is going to be? 2-1 Arsenal. All right, big up G1, man. And he's a Man United fan. See, a Man United fan is doing more than some of you Arsenal fans. Smash the like button. Shame on you if you didn't. Shout out G1. I assume you're talking about AC Milan's. Shout out G1, man. You're a red devil, but you're all right, man. You're all right. Origi. Oh, my guy. Benassi is playing. Oh, my guy. My guy, indeed. This is going to be a bit of a mad one, but I can't even see this. And I can't lie. I need to go on AC Milan team. I need to see how you spell the keeper's name. I cannot cap. That is a madness. Forgive me. That is a madness. That is a copy and paste job. I can't lie. I don't want to get it wrong. But yeah, you're there. See what I'm saying? Like, I thanks for helping me, but it's like they've kind of folded the shirt, so it's a bit of a mad one to kind of clock who's who and what's what. Copy and paste. My man, you're number 40 as well. You're a midfielder. Oh, IC3. Crazy. Slap that in there. You're number 40. I wish I had a 40. Who else is there? Tomori's in there. We can put Tomori's there. 23, one of the most overrated centre backs about, even though he's quite decent. Gnarly's in there. All right, big up Benassia. Benassia hype. Settings today. What number are you? Where there's a will, there's a way, people. Make sure I spelled that correctly as well. Do I like to be here early with you lot, people? We can get this sort of foolishness out of the way early doors. Yeah, him, man. DJ, I like watching your watch alongs. The Bills, I appreciate of you tuned in and I appreciate that support. What do you think of Ethan Noiri's cameo last Thursday? Positive, really. Got a wonder of a left foot, very confident. Love the guy, man. You know, love the guy. Love him and Miles as well. Love them. Think they could be Arsenal first teamers in some capacity. You know, I'm not gonna overhype them. Let's let them develop. Let's just let them do their thing. Let's not call them. Not saying you are or anyone, but let's not call them overrated with every shaky performance. Let's not call them wonder kids with every good one. Let's just let young men be young men and go through the trials and tribulations of being a professional footballer. But yeah, decent little cameo. Shout all the Haylenders. You know, some of you should never take a penalty in your life again, but it's all good, man. This is what you're here for, training and that. But yeah, and that, bro, regardless of the result, it's forgive me if I'm wrong, it's a penalty shootout once again. Anyways, people, after this, once again, we will be World Cup settings. So yeah, 6:50, 10 minutes before kickoff, Argentina, Croatia. We're watching that together, folks. So make sure you're there for that one. And even not, Twitch gang, I can always rely on you YouTube ones. Make sure you're smashing that like button. It helps with engagement and the rest of it. Who else is needed? This is long, man. I can't lie to you, lot, but this is what I do for you, lot. Slap that in there. We're getting there. 28. Who's their left back, man? Can't be Solomenkas. You know, we'll leave the lineup for a bit, man. All right, you're just telling us Arsenal's one. That's great. That's great stuff. Good looking out, G1, once again. Who's going to play left back? I'm just going to assume it's going to be either Four or Gabriel. So you lot are going to have to do. I like that. Is it Pogaya? I can't say his name, but I think he's a decent player for AC Milan. AC Milan got a couple players, man. Couple decent players there. I don't know why we're doing up playing Italian sides and that, but consistently throughout this break, but it's all right. Number 40, that's just going to have to be our defense. Well, AC Milan's defense, in it. Number 46, better yet. Tonali, my man, Benassia. What number are you? Because I know you're not number 7, number 4. I know Origi's up front for the man there, so it is what it is. Let's open up my phone again so I can see it as I'm doing it. Yachin Adli, you know, a player I previously fell in love with, man, at Bordeaux and all of them things there. As much in world football as I thought, but I say that he's playing for AC Milan, one of the biggest clubs historically in the land. So it is what it is. It would be fitting to be playing against Giroud, but he's not there. And ain't no way in hell I can Solomenkas is a good player, but ain't no way in hell I can pronounce it. I can spare enough better pronounce it, can't even spell it. Isn't he what country are you from, Solomenkas? I swear you're from Belgium. Did you go World Cup? You must have. Surely Martinez ain't that crazy. You must have gone World Cup. Or maybe the injury shagged you. I don't know, but you must have touched World Cup. So that's Adley, that's that. And obviously Liverpool lost. I heard Lacazette scored. Do you know how mad you have to be to let Lacazette score against you, bro? That man can't run. Crazy. So yeah, I think we could potentially win this trophy if we win today. But again, easier said than done. It's a tough outfit. There's no friendlies in football. Something's going on here. Origi. Then again, are we sure? 27. Are we sure about this, people? Because it's got Diaz. Diaz is meant to play, but then it's got, I swear that's like 12 players' shirts. That's like 12 players' shirts. I guess I'm just going to have to wait for the official lineup because I'm pretty sure Diaz is playing. That's like 12 shirts. Oh, wow. Well, guess we got to start. Big up you lot. Smash the like button. Again, bring the links in. We got to start again. The lineups have officially been announced. And bare dons that. Big up G1, but any of these brothers are not playing. You've got Pogba. I like him a lot, man. This Pogba. You see what the stress I go through for you lot, people. Who's the right back now? Kalulu, better yet. That was a madness. Gabby is in there. All right, that's somewhat right. You're in there. Oh well, there's no Benassia. Crazy. Who takes his place? Lee. This is probably the longest this has ever taken me, but it's a good way to break the ice. Adley's in there. You have got Salamenkas. You do have Rebic as well. Tricky little player. So it's a long day, really. Friendly or not, it's a good game for our players. All right, that seems to be it. What's the shirt numbers now? Go on acmilan.com. Rebic, what number are you, brother? Diaz ain't starting. What number are you? What number are you? What number are some of you? Gabby, I remember you're 46. You're 32. You're 46. There can't be two number 7. So, Rebic, if you reveal yourself and what number you wear, 12. Listen, something tells me to check Tomori's one again. 23. Oh, any mistakes, we'll go over it. Tonali, what are you as well? I want to confirm you're 8. Yeah, you are 8. Solomon, you're 56, allegedly. I know the Italian teams love these unorthodox numbers. But yeah, I believe finally that is it. AFC v Milan 1. And in a couple of seconds, you should see the line up to the left and right of me, people. Oh. The hell is it called, bro? Why is it not coming up? Did I even export this? Okay, apologies. Let's do that again. Bye. And there we have it, people. Now you have my full attention, people. Kickoff is under 36 minutes away, people. Lineups, links, all those things, get them in. Stuck in the office today. Shouts to DG for keeping us in the know. Appreciate that. Shout all the 9-to-5ers. Sorry for airing you lot. Lacazette scored twice. What link are you using? We're trying to find that out now. What link are we using, people? Help everybody. Well, I've got Reddit soccer streams up, so we're just gonna, just process of elimination thing, really, if it will open. Oh, what's going on here? This looks like duddery because it's not opening. Soccer streams. Having to lean over. Really, I should move my. What's this? Are you gonna bust me? You don't need to share notification. Whoa. Turn off the music. All right, we're gonna try that link. Swear I hate watching. To please disable ad blocker. Shut up, man. I'm not doing that. Keep the links flowing, people. I'm just gonna. If that one don't work, then it don't work. We're gonna see Benassia in action today. Let's see what he's about. I think we should be looking at him or Amrabat over Danilo. Greetings, Raga. Like scoring against Liverpool. We're trying to find that out right now. Help everybody. Amen, and even more amens. Help the people them out. Smash the like button if you haven't done such already. AC Milan are showing the match for free, but members only. Let's see what that's about. AC Milan. How do you become a member? Is it free? Because quick signing up stuff. Quick signing up settings. Yeah, where did you see that? I'm on their website. Where did you see that? Clement, you love Abuki information. Where did you see that? Because I can't see that right now, bro. That might have to go to VAR. Oh, well, smash the like button, people. Arsenal v AC Milan, where to watch. Don't tell me about Arsenal.com, please. I can't see nothing on their website. Total Sports Tech. No. If you share the login info, it's going to get bait ragger, man. But yeah, Arsenal.com. But one of you lot said last time that it was sold, like, I don't know how, and I can't verify this, but like the match day pass, I think you would call it, was sold out. How that could be sold out, I don't know, but it wasn't, it allegedly. Cool. I think I'm just gonna do Total Sport Tech settings. Why are football clubs charging for games? Money, in it. If there's a way for them to make peas, they're gonna do it, innit? Really, that's them. That's how it goes. Unfortunately, my bro, this is what they do. Where can I see the match? Is it on DSTV? I don't know about none of that, bro. I don't know. You'd have to type that in on Google. I don't even know what DSTV is, if I'm honest with you. Don't forget, people, check out, if you're on YouTube, check out my content, my other bits and pieces of content. Check out the playlist where we spoke about transfer news. When did that come out? It should be finished now, isn't it? 28 minutes. I think I recorded that for 21 minutes. Let me see how that is doing. Pardon me. Getting a bit anxious, people. I'm not gonna cap. Getting a bit anxious in relation to where we're watching this. Is Odegaard or Vieira out wide, or are we doing something different? Vieira. Well, go on this. That is African cable TV. Big up all my Africans, but if you know about African cable TV, help them out in it. I don't know. I can't verify any of that. RIP He's goal, man. They got a real one down. The Federales. So we're just gonna have to put up with it, man. So where are you watching from? Bangladesh, bro. So yeah, man. That seems a strong lineup, don't you think? It's got to be done, innit? Like, what you like? You're playing AC Milan, so you're gonna have to be decent. And I'm not being funny, but have you seen the fixtures we've got? And literally, in just over a week, call it two, we're back in Premier League action. So the likes of Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Odegaard, specifically, Nketiah, with what's going on with Jesus, extend that to Nelson. They need to get minutes in the legs, innit? Again, form, all this stuff kind of goes out of the window in relation to the Premier League because we haven't played for under a month. You know, I'm sure not everyone will play 90 minutes. Probably won't see as many Haylenders unless we're winning 3, 4, 5, as many Haylenders in. I don't think Partey will play 90 minutes just because obviously he's probably fitter than others. Him, Saka, who's not involved, Ramsdale, Ben White did not play in the World Cup, but these kind of guys, they've been ticking over sort of thing. Basically, our Europa League squad good to keep it sharp? Kind of. Arteta's gone a lot stronger than that. Where is you guys in the chat from? Let's see some cities and countries. I share that up, man. But again, we're international, baby. Smith Rowe needs minutes. He needs to get fit enough to play minutes. Him, Zinchenko, you want to see them play minutes. But if you're not ready, going to be an issue. Big up DG. Who is the goal and what do you base it on? Mine is Pele. Jay, I hear you. And big up Pele, but come on, man. Unless he was there when it was black and white TV, man, are just saying that. It's like when Don say, oh, who's your best art? Who's your top musicians? Don's just say Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, and definitely Tupac should be there. One love to Biggie, but big up the Godfathers, but still, man, man. You know Pele's not big up Pele, but he's counting goals from when he's 15 and that, man. If you was there, then fair enough. You got to pay homage to the footballing forefathers, but man can't be saying Pele's the GOAT. I hear it, IC3 and that, but nah, man. Allow it, bro. I used to be one of them, man, but allow it, fam. Allow it, man. The GOAT for me is Lionel Messi, but Messi's not better than Ronaldinho. It don't make sense. Football don't make sense. Like, Messi's the GOAT. Messi's the best to have ever done it, but no one's better than Ronaldinho. Shout R9, innit? Ronaldinho's the guy. There'll never be a next Lionel Messi, but there'll never be. It's Ronaldinho. I'm a godfather. I mean, Pele is How old is Pele? And obviously thought so with Pele because obviously health and that at this moment. Pele's 82, bro. So unless you're 82 and you saw it, or you're at least 30 years younger, man can't be saying Pele. Big up Pele, Eusebio, all them man there. Big up Eusebio as well. I can't be saying them dons. Con, shout out to you, but you to the left and right of me, you can see the lineups of both teams. Big up Pele, but man can't be saying Pele, man. Shout out Pele, but you are one of the GOATs, but you're not my GOAT. Like, I can only talk on what I've seen, did it? Like, R9's there, Ronaldinho's there, Lionel Messi's there. Don't care what no one tells me, Thierry Henry is there. Can't lie, shameless. Mbappe there already. Like, Mbappe is already one of my favorite. Xavi and Iniesta. Oh Lord, there's so many, man. Dani Alves. Oh Lord. Patrick Vieira's there for me. Kaka's there. Anyone Spanish in 010 really, like the 30 ones. Yeah, man. There's bare goats, bro. Well, there's bare top players. Big up Maradona, but I can't talk on the man's thing. Like, he looks wavy, but I weren't there. Like, hopefully, we can see Smith Rowe back soon because he's one of the few interiors we have and can for sure play that left side or right centre mid role alongside Odegaard or Vieira, making space for a new winger as well. Tell him again. Okay, putting you on the spotlight, your top three. Oh, you got to throw Zidane in there as well. Top three. There's no top three, but Messi. Oh, Messi, Ronaldinho, Henry / Zidane, in it. Like Dani Alves. I can't pick three. Dani Alves, best winger, best right back. Sorry, to have ever done this thing. I don't want to hear nothing about Lam and all these brothers. So yeah, man. It is what it is. You're moving mad. I don't know if it's a strong team they're putting out. Don't know the players. I mean, Tonali. I do like the guy playing left back at this moment and can play in midfield. Pogbega. I can't say his name, but him. You know, Adley's decent. Solomenka's a skillers. Origi loves a dramatic goal. Rebic is 30. Shout out Cafu as well. He's there as well. But, bro, man, no one can talk to Dani Alves. I've seen him live with my own eyes playing up front. Like, he revolutionized fullback. Shout out to Cafu, the forefathers. Dani Alves is there. We'll take Cafu and we bring the Brazilians. But, yeah, man. It's an interesting one, man. Grandparents are from Jamaica and St. Vincent from London. Joe, shout out to you. You got the same mix as my brethren. Ivan Tony mix. That's not my brethren, but still, we got New York locked in. Jamaica, come on. Carl Green Screen gonna do them dirty, but come on. And where's my Bajans? I don't do me dirty. Where's my Barbados flag? I might put it in the wash. We're just gonna have to pretend. Surf it in the mic there. What dropped as well? Bottle of water. Kickoff is just under half an hour. Smith Rowe does need minutes, bro. Leon game streams were calm, so shouldn't be a problem with this. Bro, I'm looking for it. I don't know. When I find the link, you'll be the first to know, man. Total Sport Tech is loaded in front of me. Deluded Guna, you recorded for 21 minutes and 40 seconds in your other content. I appreciate that. Crazy. I always try to aim for 10 minutes and it goes over. Serious FM Don. Trinidad and Dominica. Shout out to you lot. How comes Rebic is not in the World Cup squad with Croatia? I don't know. Is he even Croatian? I don't know, actually. Like, I don't know. Didn't get called up, innit? It must have. Maybe an injury shagged him and he's got back fit now, innit? I don't know. Trent, Reece James, Cancelo, and all them, man, all learned from Don Dani Alves. I hear that. Good to see Ben White and Partey back. Give them, man, 45 minutes for game rhythm to maintain match sharpness, then storing a bubble wrap. I hear that. But, I mean, the gaffer will know better. 50 likes, people. Can we get to 100? Keep running that up. Thank you very much in advance, people. Shout out Telwood. I'm going to need to go onto the YouTube thingy here and copy and paste that. He's put in a link. Big up to, if you've got a link and you're not sharing, I hope it stops working. Unexpected high bills if you do not hit that like button. Oh, no one's replied to my emails about content collaborations. Trying to get a West Ham collab going, people. And actually just some more like other names, man. Shouted Babs, he'll reply. Need to Pat and Curtis Shaw. But we'll get there. Light skin Cameron Jerome and that. But we'll get there. Let's go on VIP League and that. Let's go on this one. See, this is the thing about streams. You gotta wait for them. We stream in Argentina, Croatia later. You know it. You know it. You know it. Again, 6:50. You know it, man. And tomorrow, France, Morocco. Again, as you can see here, Argentina, Croatia. We're doing that one as well, people. So yeah, make sure you're there for that. Please do me a favor, even if you can't be there, hit the like button on the link provided. Helps the channel keep afloat. Gets the algorithm out there. Weird Xhaka ain't starting. Guessing still on break. True. Him, Tomiyasu, Deman, Saka, Ramsdale, they'll be back before too long. But yeah, and to be honest, yeah, you'd want to see them start and get some rhythm, but they're fit. They're, the World Cup boys are a lot fitter than the others, isn't it? Especially those who played. I don't trust Odegaard and Smith Rowe playing in midfield together in the Prem. Depends on the game. When we did that against Brighton at home last year, I like the what's the word? Like the thinking behind it. You had Smith Rowe, Odegaard on either side. You had Lokonga sitting behind them. Now, against Brighton and Graham Potter and Brighton at the time, why that was always a myth. But I think it was the right idea, wrong timing. But I wouldn't say they can't play together. Let's be honest. If we don't bring in a midfielder, God forbid anything happens to Partey or Xhaka, then you have to explore doing up the 8 business. Yes, El Nene could come in for Partey if someone's not there. Xhaka gets injured. You have to probably, for me, I don't see why Odegaard can't play there. Then if Smith Rowe's fit, he goes into the 10 or Vieira or any sort of variation of such. They're intelligent footballers. They can do that, man. It's a bit lightweight and that. Big up DG, this modern day, soft, no tackling. Football doesn't compare to the days of Pele, Di Stefano, Puskas, Maradona. Bro, big them up, man. Big up all of them, man. And we all know them guys, the George Best, them guys were getting kicked in that, but I'm not trying to hear that, man. Big up Puskas, Di Stefano, bro. Stefano was playing in days where he could play for Spain, Argentina, and Colombia. I think he played for 2 of the 3 countries. I hear that. I personally believe if you're a GOAT today, you can play then. If you was a GOAT back then, you could play now, innit? But yeah, man. Marcel, rise up the papers, man. I feel like Trent, where every touch is going to be scrutinized. I know you also saw the assist I should have had. I know you've also seen the goal. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. You can't scrutinize, man, when you ain't risen up any content. It's very easy to sit on the good old internet and you sticky keyboards and type paragraphs, mate. I'll take that. You see the slappings man's done. How many got? You can see 90 minutes from me on YouTube. I took a bad touch, what? But you see the run though. What? Like what? Dembele did that the other day for France. So it's calm. It's calm. It's calm. If a 5-year-old can do it, rise up your thing. I'm still waiting on your goals. I'm still waiting to see what you bloody look like, Marcel. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Who better? He takes them fugazi touches all the time. He's calm. He's calm, man. When they hate don't work, they're telling lies, man. I love it. I love it. Hated, adored, but never ignored. You know the vibes. It was a good idea. They just ain't clicked yet. They just weren't mature enough, and it probably weren't the opposition to do it against. Brighton at the time, still now, but at the time, it's Graham Potter's Brighton, isn't it? Them and they're very experienced, very knowledgeable, very, what's the word, like high IQ quality players, if that makes sense. So it was the right idea, just wrong time. And not to make it about Lokonga, but Lokonga's not ready to chaperone nothing. And I think it's a bit of an enigma with Lokonga because looks comfortable in the 8, but the game passes him by. Not mature enough to play as a 6. Probably looks better as a box-to-box thing right now. But again, I'd always advocate for Lokonga to play. But we're getting to that scenario where we need to sign a centre mid, so he probably has to stay to the end of the season unless things happen. But maybe needs to go out on loan and play some significant football, because if we're trying to keep ticking over, keep our top 4 hopes alive, and for some, the Premier League, I'm going to bet on El Nene ahead of Lokonga, because I know 5-10 games, yeah, people have good or bad games and people can play more, but I know 10 games, El Nene is more likely to give me 5-6 out of 10. And if the other players do their job, we can get with that. With Lokonga now, he might be 20 out of 10 best player on the park at the Emirates. The next week, he might be the worst, hooked at half time. My main thing is just the consistency in it. And this is what a lot of players have to struggle with, really and truly, man. Marcel, it's cool. You missed me, man. You missed me. Free corner anyone can get. I'm not replied to Marcel. I can't talk to guys who've never did it. They're man, they're just on the internet. I can't take it from guys who've never did it. I can't. No drillers. They've done no drillings. The internet dons, the UDN hype. Anyways, less attention. Shout out Ahmed as well. Appreciative to have you tuned in, people. My account is, I don't know what that is. I don't know. You're in the wrong place if you're trying to do Cash App and them thing there, my guy. I don't know. Come on, Morocco. That's tomorrow, though, but we will be watching that. Big up Pele, bro. Pele did mad stuff at 17, bro. I'm not discrediting anything Pele did. He is a GOAT, but, bro, I can't be talking on that. Yeah, black and white TV and that. Some countries, when Pele was kicking balls, some countries didn't even exist in them times there. So I hear it, but I can't. He is a GOAT, but I can't verify that. I can't talk on things that were here before my time. Good morning from Florida. Shout out James, the real Florida one, not like, you know, that Giselle in the chat. Good morning from Florida, DG. I don't know if you're familiar with Stoppage Time TV, Dons, but I'd love to see you chop up with Ivan. Big up them, man. Fuad, Culture Cams, they all come, man. They're good people, man. Shout out them. Make sure you're following them if you don't. Yeah, man. Pending. If you're trying to provide links on Twitch, people, if you're trying to provide links on Twitch, please whisper them to moderators because you won't get anywhere. I'll take that. I needed new boots, mate. That's dead hype. That was dead. You know you're fishing and reaching when you're focusing on 5 seconds, but I'll take it, Marcel. Anything I do, I see somebody watching. You watch me more than the host, man. I respect it, man. Gally, come on. Haircut soon land. Come on. I respect it, Marcel, man. You know, you think about, man. You see me in your dreams. You see me when you wake up. You hear my voice. You love me. Hate and love, it's a thin line. I respect it. And this is who I do it for. I need to be better. I appreciate that. I'm sorry to the fans. I'll be a lot better. Don't worry, man. I love it. I know, man. I know. I got a special place in your heart. You love, man. I don't swing that way, but we're all inclusive. You know, I appreciate it, Marcel, man. I appreciate it, my guy. How come El Nene not starting in this game? I'd bring Partey on from the bench because that's not what the gaffer wants to do, innit? Really, you'd imagine. Again, I don't know anything, but you'd imagine Partey plays maximum 45, 60, maybe 70 minutes. El Nene comes ticking over, but we don't know the fitness levels. We don't know who's got knocks in training. We don't know what Arteta might just want to try a thing today. I don't know, but we'll have to assess that when the time comes. Okay, you know what it is with these streams? Like this link has been working quite well, but it's just showing me Qatar. Maybe it's because obviously Arsenal are not ready to play yet. So we'll pattern it up, man. Deluded wires of fullback. Do you love Mercurials? Just like them, man. I'd rather CTRs. But have you tried to? If I knew that, obviously there was reselling culture. But if I knew reselling culture was going to take the P like this, I would have never threw away my CTRs. Just boots, man. They're just the ones I wanted. I got a couple Mundials as well. Just wanted them. Pele was great, but Messi, yeah. Now that's the god of football. I hear that. Any comments, opinions, everything, keep it coming. Twitch gang, have we got the voting going yet? No votes? Crazy. Where's all the real tugs? I didn't say they're less valued. I just said I can't verify them. Like it. Listen, you can't discredit the legends of the game, but it doesn't make you more knowledgeable or anything because you say automatically Pele, Garinska, all of Garisha, I can't say his name, and all these guys. Like I can't talk on them. I can watch his, and you can lie to yourself and say you was there as watching an 82-year-old now playing, but you can watch as many documentaries as you want. You weren't there. Like you weren't there. So pay homage to them. Big up them, but I can't include them as my goats. If we're talking the GOAT realm, then of course Pele, all these guys, they're forefathers. They can automatically be in the club, in the flat, in the VIP section, but I can't verify them. You can watch as many documentaries as you want, watch as many footage if it's even in HD as you want. You're lying to yourself. You didn't see them. You did not see them. Like you didn't. You know you didn't. And plus, you gas up Pablo Marie, so your opinion's a bit, you know, the ones there. You can't. It might be a confidence thing. If we beat the Italian champions, we'll go into the West Ham game strong. We need to go into the West Ham game strong regardless. What we need to do is just get a bit fitter, you know, try and win this tournament because obviously Liverpool let Lacazette score in that. And just keep ticking over because we've got a fat challenge in January. You know, everybody's scheming on us. Jesus injured. Boy, no one wants to play Newcastle, myself included. 2 losses between the two sides. You've obviously got West Ham. You've got Brighton away to come. You've got Spurs and Manchester United. And there's probably hella other ones, man. So is Francis Jeffers your GOAT then? What's that? I hear crickets in the background. Anyone get what Ravi's talking about? Me neither. But anyways, if Croatia finishes the job, where would you rate Modric to the likes of Zidane, Pirlo, bro, he's in there, man. Listen, Modric's a GOAT already. Like, Modric's a bad boy already. Like, Modric is a GOAT. Like, he's one of the best centre mids to have ever done it in the present day and in general. Like, it's Luka Modric. I don't like to be that guy. Oh, he's won this, he's won that, because it's a team game. There's some GOATs that didn't win a thing or struggled to win things. But come on now, just for what Modric does, eyes in the back of his head, you know, showing no signs of slowing down in his old graces and things like that as well. We go again, man. We go again. You can't always have it. One day you're taking no touches and scoring slappers. Other days it's poor first touches, man. What can I say, man? It is what it is. I know how Trent feels now. Everything's scrutinized, but I take it, man. I take it. You know, if they ain't talking about you, then you ain't popping, innit? Hated the door, but never ignored. Watch it. When you see the slappers back, you know what time it is. Messi, R9, Ronaldinho, the GOAT, Sinisterra. Don't forget Kaka, the last mortal to chuck it to Messi and Ronaldo. Kaka, lit. Deluded Gunner. Is that how you spell it? Fair enough. 12 minutes until kickoff, people. If you haven't slapped the like button, get your banter, talking points, and all those things in. If you know where we can watch this, make sure you've got that. I'm kind of all banking on Total Sport Tech and VIP League. Is winging it right now, if I'm completely honest with you, folks. But inshallah. So yeah, really, we're literally just winging it. Where is this? That link. This is a scary thing. Like, until kickoff, you're not really getting to watch anything. Personally, for me, a footballing goal has to make you feel a type of way. I ain't watched Pepe, so he can't be my goal. He can be in there, I can pay homage, but I weren't there. You know, I'm sure a lot of these goals, you know, if you look at Messi, there's plenty of positives and negative question marks fans have asked. Ronaldo the same. Ronaldo, no knockout goals, for example, no significant things in the World Cup in knockouts. I'm sure these goals, everyone's always got something to their name. And as football fans, or I feel, everybody moves the goalposts. If Messi scores 100 goals, well, you never got 200 though, but you got 80 assists though. Everybody's always moving the goals and moving the goalposts. And at one point, yeah, that's true. If you're goats, you have to do goat things, but there's always unrealistic expectations. And to a degree, there's never, I feel in football, you've got to adapt to the modern day, but there's never just accepting people for what they are. Like, obviously, if I'm a striker and I score 20 league goals, but my general play isn't the best and all this modern stuff, yeah, that's a criticism because it can be better, but it's taken away from what man is about. Like, that is me. I scored 20 goals, or if I've got general play, but I'm never going to be that. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure you lot get where I'm going with that. I can tell you Messi never controlled a game like Maradona. I hear that. People might agree, disagree. Listen, at the end of the day, I think Messi's the GOAT. Maradona, people, listen, if Argentines say Maradona's the guy, he's the guy, innit? I think Messi's the best to have ever done it. You can think what you want. I'm not Messi's brethren. I'm not his. I don't really care, really. Like, football would be a boring game if we all thought the same, innit? Certain man think Mo Salah's the best to have ever kicked a ball in the Premier League. That's crazy. But football's like life, it'd be different. But like, no skin off my nose. The game changes, man. But as I said, I personally feel if there was this crazy universe, if you was a GOAT 50 years ago, you could play now. If you're a GOAT now, you could play 50 years ago. The guys can do this thing, really. No, Maradona was a legend, bro. Let's be honest. Like, man was just coked up doing a mazza. Like, he probably don't even remember what he was doing. Ronaldinho drunk all the time. You think Ronaldinho honestly remembers anything he's done in football? That's why he was wavy. Very enough. To be honest, I feel like Messi and Ronaldo should have won a World Cup each. Yeah, but it's difficult, really. Obviously, Messi flirted with it in 2014, could still do it now, but it's a team game. It don't matter how, especially in the modern day as well, it doesn't matter how good you are. You need collective quality. Like, you can't just do it alone, really. And I think even without that, they're still up there, man. You can never have it all. Obviously, if you win everything collectively, there's probably still something there, man. Yeah, his goal's gone, man. I'm old. I'm a lot older than you think. I mean, if you was there, innit? Like, I can't say anything. If Arsene Wenger comes, like, I don't take anyone's opinion for gospel, but if Arsene Wenger told me certain man of the GOAT, they're the GOAT to me, innit? But I could only talk on what I've seen in my 27 years, like. And I'm not just gonna rate, man, because they're old. To be honest, Arsenal is my favourite team ever. Come on, as it should be. As it should be. As it should be. Smash the like button, Arsenal fans. One love, K. It is what it is, man. I'll take you one Bissaka. He's playing Premier League football, but you could never talk on my team like that. All the times I've clipped the crossbar and scored goals, and this is how they're gonna do me. But I'll take that. Gio, rise up your flowers, man. Especially as a former Spurs man, but he really deserves his flowers. Forgive me, but who are we talking about there? Deluded Gunner. Do you think we will get Mudryk, Vlahovic, Felix, and Milinkovic Savic? Be lucky to get one. Mudryk probably the more realistic. Then João Felix just based on him being available. But if you don't show them the money, none of them. But the dream is free. The hustle is sold separately, as we know. 8 minutes until kickoff, man. Great channel. Big up you. I don't know about Forza Milan, but good luck, Milan, man. Massive club. Want to see you lot. You and it to get back to the glory days, really. 77 likes. Keep going, people. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, talking about Modric. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Modric deserves his flowers. And as I said, for Modric, you need to hunt down that person who named you as a flop in La Liga in your first year. They need to repent for their sins and say sorry. Modric's a GOAT, man. One of the best centre mids I've seen. Really. Crazy guy. Crazy individual. What a player. We don't talk about the Spurs time, though. He weren't that good at Spurs. When he goes Madrid, we give him all his flowers. He weren't that good at Spurs, was he? Nah, he was, man. But can't give him too much flowers for what he did at Spurs. Bit random, but do you think England played well on Saturday? I think the performance has been widely overrated. I think there's no middle ground. I think Gary Neville and a lot of the media, there's sounding like losers. I just feel there's two extremes focusing on the poorness, and then there's some focusing on the good. I would say naive. Because on one hand, yes, in football, the best team doesn't always win. But that's the beauty and that's the ugliness and the beautiful thing about football. Like, you just got to win. You did, and especially in tournament football. You know, if you want to win the World Cup or get to the final, you have to win 7 games or do well in 7 games, or it takes 7 games to get there. You didn't do that. Yeah, you played better than France in some aspects, but they managed the game better. They controlled the tempo a bit better. Chances, and it's nothing to do with England because they can't be held accountable for what France did or didn't do. But France didn't play to their maximum because I think they didn't need to. And at the same time, yeah, he did. But before Giroud scored, we done the watch along, so I remember it. But just before Giroud scored, he had an almost identical effort to the goal he ultimately scored. Didn't take the warnings, didn't finish your chances. Obviously, it's not all about Harry Kane. He missed a penalty. He'll score a lot more. He had the fucking bollocks to get up there and take it, but he missed it. Goals change games. And there was a lot of tap-ins that weren't necessarily scored. I do think we're going through the motions. There was times in the game where they looked very confident. And to be honest, when you look at the whole run in this World Cup, that's how England have played, really. Turned it on just before halftime against Senegal and started off very strong in the second half, but kind of won the battle against France, but didn't win the war. Obviously on the back foot against Wales until they turned it on. America really on the back foot. If America could finish their dinner, it might have been a different chance. Psychological, and yeah, it comes down to some players are naive, but you can't, it is what it is. Again, England are relying on Saka, Jude Bellingham. These men are youths in this football thing, really. You look at France, yeah, Mbappe's young and Dembele's young, but you've got Giroud, you've got Griezmann, who didn't score, assisted. Effing fantastic watching that game. You had Tchouaméni who reacted from giving away a penalty. You had everybody. Look, Hugo Lloris, you had everyone standing up to be counted. So that's why I said, for me, I think France win it, because I told you about Brazil's fullbacks. Look what you saw there. France are a bit dodgy, and I think if you put balls into their box, they struggle. And Upamecano on another day is giving away a couple pens, but they took their chances and they've got enough collective quality. I don't understand bringing on Jack Grealish for 8 minutes or something like that. Obviously, Mount came on and won a penalty, so I can't say it weren't the right change, but it weren't brave. So I'm not too sure. And on one hand, you can't say Gareth Southgate hasn't done well as an England gaffer, because quarterfinals twice now, either a quarterfinals or the semis or the lot of 2018. I'm pretty sure it was quarter, but I might be wrong. Quarterfinals of this thing, finals of the Euros. England ain't really done that in my lifetime, but at the same time, it's loser mentality, really. So yeah, man. Your opinions on a regular winter break? I don't have enough information. Kickoff is imminent, people. I don't have enough information to make an informed opinion, but anything that allows players to get a rest, I'm all for it, because it's ridiculous the fixture schedule. You know, again, all of these clubs, us and Liverpool. I won't quite say this tournament is pointless because we need minutes. Both teams need minutes going into the season, but clearly it's a chance to make some cash. Obviously, you've got a dozen international games just generally if you're playing for your country. Footballers rarely get a chance to just mentally reset and all of these things. So yeah, man. Trust me, DG, I thought England hardly created any chances apart from long shots and penalties. Again, it's more on how them lot, you know, France performed really. Kickoff is 3 minutes away, people. I'm watching this on Total Sport Tech. Hopefully it stays calm. Pray for me. I mean, I'm a lover of the game. I get attached to plenty of footballers, you know, non-Arsenal players, Steven Gerrard, Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure, Lionel Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Zidane, Dani Alves, Kylian Mbappe, many guys, you know, but I think football is tribal, but it's rather than just love the game and love what people are bringing, people get a bit too like, they act like they're in relationships with these footballers. That's one thing I don't like. It's a bit tribal. It's a bit like, you know how you have like mad Nicki Minaj fans and Beyonce fans. I do think some football fans behave like that, and it's a bit weird, especially in relation to Messi and Ronaldo. It's a bit weird. Like, you can love Ronaldo or Messi, but you can have admiration for the others. I do think people talk a lot of nonsense about Cristiano, a lot of legitimate claims, but man, act like he's not 30, like he's not been. Cristiano's been an absolute great footballer. Obviously, he's behaving like a bit of a spoiled kid right now, but it's okay to say, I like both of them. You know, Messi or Ronaldo ain't paying you. You're not their family. Just be honest, man. But I always say, I can't tell you what to think. Just think. If that's what people want to think, then that's for them, innit? But that's just my 2 pence. You man really taking this Dubai Cup seriously? Why such a strong lineup? Milan playing a bunch of kids. Last time I checked, there's hardly, I wouldn't call Tomori, Kegulu, number 32 and Cole kids, but minutes in the legs, couldn't care less, really. Maybe you lot should have took it more seriously. Leon wouldn't have dealt with you. You know, take that up with Arteta, really. That's great for them. I just want minutes in the legs going into the next season, going into the second half of the season, the next phase of the season. Are we really criticizing Arteta for making sure his players are in the right physical condition, or are we trolling? Either way, Marcel, I hope you've hit the like button. One love to you. Ignorance will forever be bliss. Kickoff is imminent, folks. As I said, I'm watching this on Total Sport Tech. My opinion on the England game is pretty much the same. And again, like it's I wouldn't say it's loser mentality, but France are bullies. England are a bit meaty. So there's no in between. It's almost like, oh my God, we tried. You know, the school bully beat me up, but I got a little punch in. I broke his nose or something. You still lost. You still got slumped. Like it's loser mentality, but at the same time, really and truly, what can England what can focusing on England to humor this? What can they really achieve? Obviously, you got to the finals of the Euros, but you ain't got a manager who you really believe in. Don't really play to the players' capabilities. Not got the quality of Brazil or France, even a couple of nations that went out. England have this ability to self-capitulate as well. That's where they find themselves where they're at, isn't it? Dubai friendly was not needed. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say such. You know, warm weather. Definitely, I'm jealous of Arsenal players because if you see this snowing out here, warm weather, a chance to build togetherness. I wouldn't say it's pointless. But fair enough, man. Bare games. But then again, what do you expect them to do? What do you expect Arsenal, Liverpool, all of these clubs to do? Not play? And then when you rock up and watch these guys in the first game on Boxing Day and they're not looking 30, what's going on? Really and truly. There is already too many games, but what do you expect? To be fair, what do you expect them to do? They haven't played for the best part of a month. What do you expect them to do? And probably players of all teams have had like time off as well, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks when the World Cup first started to just recharge. So what do you expect them to do? Because you're not going to be the first people complaining when these players are not looking fit, which again, you kind of start again from zero. I agree with the premise of, you know, the silly Super Cup thing and whatnot, but just in terms of getting away, togetherness off the field, warm weather and all of that sort of stuff, playing some games against decent sides. There's no friendlies in football as much as we know this is pointless. Yeah, man. And kickoff has happened, people. AC Milan against Arsenal. Big up, DG. I just get a little wound up when the uneducated, non-contact post back pass rule generation, not you disrespect the past greats like their sidemen. I mean, I hear you on that, but at the same time, you can't let people's opinions get to you. Look, if it's not yours, who cares? You know what? At some point, if we listen to the ignorant and we're complaining about their ignorant views, yeah, ignorance is bliss. But who's the idiot if we're taking them in? And that goes for life, let alone football. This game has kicked off, people. Carl Hein, who we're going to need you for the penalty shootout after, finds Rob Holding. Big up you lot. Keep your opinions and that coming. Make sure you've hit the like button. Is AODG, is Smith Rowe featuring today? I mean, he's not in the squad, but yeah, man. I hear you, Marcel. When does the game start? It has started. Hear that? Right. If a team with 3 starters is classified as a strong team, our first team should win the league. We got a few tough games when we return around Christmas. How many points can we get in the first 5? Ryan, I wish I had an answer for you, but I just Newcastle, Brighton, no order. Newcastle, Brighton, Spurs, Manchester United. I don't know, man. You would love 12 points, innit? If you can get 9 to 12, you're all right. But who knows, man? Top 6 clash go either way. Manchester United is at home. Can we make the home advantage count? When last did we win at Shite Hart Lane? I don't want to go Brighton away historically as a football fan of Arsenal. And no one wants to play Newcastle at home. Thomas Partey finds Lokonga. Lokonga tripping over his own foot. Nothing new there. Normal service resumed. Arsenal is back, folks. Reece Nelson. Kieran Tierney, the Flying Scotsman, tries to give it back to Nelson. Nelson waits him. Corner kick, ref. Appreciate that, Ryan. Without you lot, this channel is nothing. Appreciate you lot for helping to grow our channel. DG, can Arsenal in the league? I don't know. Haven't seen the league title. Haven't seen the title. I mean, the league table. Don't know. All I know is the goal had to have been European football, specifically Champions League. Go out there and get that corner kick to Arsenal at this moment in time, folks. All I know is City's a great team. You need luck and then some. Reece Nelson corner. Meady headed out at the first attempt. What is this green kit? AC Milan stick. Get your stocks up. I could be wrong, but I swear Liverpool started with Elliott, Matip, Firmino, Milner, Thiago, Carvalho, Robertson, and Salah the other day. Probably. And I don't know why, but I think I was listening to Klopp. He said Diaz is out for 3 months. I don't know what happened to him. But injuries can happen at any time. You could get injured playing at the World Cup like you've seen playing today, God forbid, where Arsenal and AC Milan are concerned. You can get injured just walking in your house. They can happen at any time. So I understand why fans are a bit, jittery. But as fans, we always talk about, this player needs rest, this player needs that. And I agree with a lot of it, but we're not there. We don't know the fitness levels in that. Partey has found Benjamin White. Benjamin White. Ref, is that this camera angle's terrible? I think that's Eddie Nketiah. We've taken the free kick quickly. Odegaard switches play, finds Kieran Tierney. You got robbed. Last time I checked, we scored more goals than you and won. We still got to go to Anfield. You're right. At ground, we struggle. This is why, you need to buy some players in Jan. But again, yeah, you've got, failed at Old Trafford. Still got to go to Manchester, to the Etihad. Still got to go to Anfield. Still got to go to Shite Hart Lane. Still got to go to Newcastle. Still got to go to Brighton. We failed at Old Trafford. We let ourselves down at St. Mary's. Grounds we struggle at. It is what it is. Any goal you want to achieve in life is met with adversity. If Arsenal want to have a decent season, you've got to go to these places and get something. If you can't win, don't lose. There's never been a better time to play Liverpool on current form. Reece Nelson delivers a set piece, a free kick, and it doesn't bang. It's here with Fabio Vieira on this right-hand side. He sees it out. It will be another corner to Arsenal. We started relatively okay. Listen, I don't know about Arsenal with the league. I do agree that we do our hopes of top 4. No, I didn't see that vid. Big up to all the WWE fans, but can't be watching that, man. In swinging corner by Martin Odegaard. It's a decent delivery. Someone get on that. Keeper finds Reece Nelson. Come on, pull it in the mixer. Oh, it's Lokonga. No, it is Nelson. This camera angle's terrible. Forced back. That's good defending by AC Milan. Now it's Lokonga. Come on, Lokonga. I swear AC Milan want you. You're too safe, man. Jesus would be a big miss. But again, injuries happen. When you was planning the squad in August, you had to consider Jesus getting injured. Just have to get on with it. Simple as that. Either bring in someone or whatever, but fundamentally have to get on with it. I don't want to look back in and say, Jesus at this point killed our chances of whatever. Yeah, it can, but get on with it. Simple as that. Holding's completely mistimed his header, and here it is with Origi. Origi up against Gabriel. That's a decent knock into the box by Origi. Good covering by Benjamin White. Gabriel clears. Eddie Nketiah can't bring it into touch. I'm watching it on Total Sport Tech, my guy. Shout DG, it's 12:35 a.m. Got my 9 to 5 in the morning. Peace, my guy. Oliver, you're always here. Appreciative of all your support. But get some sleep, my guy. Free kick to AC Milan. Lokonga brought down his man. Bro, City are a golfing class above everyone. Look at, Liverpool. Liverpool, based on the media, they've been the best team in the league and all of this. They haven't really done anything to City. Their trophy cabinet for all the hype is quite identical to City's under Chelsea, under Tuchel. City are unstoppable. They're only going to get better. But what I would say is the more you're talking about Arsenal and City in the same sentence, the more we're doing all right. We were just trying to stay in the league at one point last season. Terrible attempted clearance by Fabio Vieira and AC Milan are in here. Nope. Benjamin White's found Carl Hein, who shanked the clearance, but clearance nonetheless. Ooh, good touch, Fabio Vieira. Shame it's out of play, but good touch. Think Xhaka, Odegaard have been quality this season. Amen. Big up you lot for your talking points. Appreciate that. And it's here with Arsenal down this left-hand side. Nelson, Nketiah, Bandulu, South London tech by Nketiah. When you play these Italian defenders, they're street smart. Nketiah tried to knock it into the channel. If you can't get the ball, get the man in it. And it's a free kick for Arsenal. That dodgy South London's technique is cool, though, Nketiah. Good defending, really. Oh, God. Ish happens. Have to adapt. Shift happens, bro. Liverpool a couple of years ago, I think Van Dijk, they were trying to challenge for the title. Van Dijk and a couple of other injuries kind of derailed it. They still managed to claw back their season. You're going to have to get on with it. I've got no sympathy. I've got sympathy for the fans, for some of the players, and I've got a lot of sympathies for Mikel Arteta and Edu. But any struggles we have with players that are injured and things, I don't have any sympathy because they've been here long enough, innit? They've planned the squad. In August, you had to have sat there. If Ramsdale gets injured, this happens. If Xhaka and Partey gets injured, that happens. If Jesus gets injured, this happens. You have to get on with it, and that's nothing unique to Arsenal. I always say, injuries to a football player or a manager or whatever. It's like a chef complaining that he cut his hand. You're gonna cut your hand every now and again. If you're a bouncer, you're gonna get into 1-2 fights here and there. Like, it comes with the territory. It's not you, and that's not unique to us. There's rumors Richarlison might be out for a while with Spurs. I just mentioned Diaz and Liverpool. Obviously, us and Jesus. It's not unique to us. Benjamin White in possession. Gabriel, very condensed, very congested. Lokonga, what was that? All right. You meant we'll go with that. Carl Hein, that's a terrible attempted pass to Tini. Come on, standards, man. And it's back here with AC Milan on this right-hand side. Come on. I'm very proud of Arsenal this season. As long as top four is there, lads can hold their heads high. That's all I want, bro. If you don't get top four, then there has to be question marks. Everyone's forcing this league title challenge. Of course, I'd love to win the league, but come on now, man. I'm not completely ruling it out, but City are a different beast. It's not even how good you are at your best. It's how good you are at your worst. And City, for a bunch of reasons, are a lot clearer of us in that regard. But the more that's a talking point, the better. No one's catching City, but, just keep trying to win your games and see what's going on. Throw in with Kieran Tierney, people. Big up you lot for tuning in. Has Saliba signed the thing? Not to my knowledge. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Completely off topic, people. Sorry to make bare noise, but we've hit 100 likes on the stream. Big up the Twitch runs, but YouTube appreciate that. Hope you lot win the lottery. Eddie Nketiah, Odegaard. Well, that's better play from Nelson. Go on, Benjamin White. Stretch those legs. Go on, Benny. Oh, Rebic is quick in it. That was terrible by Benjamin White, but it's cool. Come on, reset. Oi, it's from Fabio Vieira through the ball away. Why are you snitching? Left back of AC Milan. He didn't do nothing. What happened? Throw into AC Milan. Yeah, I just want to clash Arsenal in the Champions League like the good old days. What, United? I don't know about none of that. What, Rashford and that? Sancho and that? Sancho's probably drunk off the Maggies as we speak. You're not rolling. AC Milan in possession. Their goalie. Fans Tamori. I crash him, man. Don't let them out. Ooh, ref. I cannot lie. Rob Holding, I don't know if that's that was a mad tackle, man. Saliba not signing anything. He's out of there. All right, there you have it. Marcel seems to know Saliba. There you have it. Late tackle on Origi by Rob Holding. It looked a lot worse than I thought, but yeah, man. Juventus at the Emirates going to be interesting. Yeah, Chiesa are going to tear us a new one, really. Deluded. Has Arteta improved as a manager? Clearly. He's improving on the job, clearly, yeah. Significantly, in my opinion. For me, he's been a lot more harsher with certain individuals. And as a manager, you've got to be harsh. Attempted switch of play by AC Milan here. It's found Rebic. He's got his left back on the overlap. Plays Origi. Origi, that's a very good touch to avoid. Oh, my. Oh. Oi, Origi almost done a goal of the season contender. Cruyff turned, sent Rob Holding, shot, wrapped it, and he's hit the post. Oi. 10 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Oi. That would have... Oi. Good play by Origi, to be fair with you. Oi, Origi. Ooh, Holding sent for a kebab, wrapped it. Fortunately for us, he's wrapped it wrong. Origi not forgetting his Liverpool days, boy. Reece Nelson in possession. Escapes his man. Ref, how many? Good play by Nelson. I dive, man. Dive, hit the deck. Good play by Nelson. Nketiah, don't mess it up, please. Nketiah forced to go home, fair enough. I'm watching this on Total Sport Tech, so I'm not too sure for where else you lot can watch this if you're seeking it. But we're 11 minutes into this clash, man. Pardon me, once again, I'm watching it on Total Sport Tech on my other laptop. That's why you lot keep seeing me lean over here. If you are Arteta, would you bring in that Weghorst? He's similar to Giroud for a plan B. I mean, someone with the same skill set, but not necessarily him. Rebic puts a ball in. That's a lovely one. Good marking by Gabriel. Yachin Adli can't get onto that corner kick to AC Milan. AC Milan have woken up now. Thomas Partey. Marking his man. Bro, I can't believe they got... Say that again. RIP, he's goal, man. They'll be back, though, man. This always happens. They'll be back, man. They'll be back. I hope so. In swinging corner pending by AC Milan. Ref, let them deliver. Hoodwinked me. It's taking short. Set piece routine. Yachin Adli. Sent Nketiah shot. Ball into the box. It's still not been dealt with. Tierney can't get there. It's on the edge of the area. Scrambles. Shot wide. Ref. And how's that another corner? Another corner for AC Milan. Deluded when you get Matisse on your channel next. Don't know, to be honest. What's there to talk about concerning Matisse? Big up Matisse, but like, what if there's a topic? Why not, man? I don't want to call the man them for no reason. When's Arsenal Chelsea? Look to get that done, even though Matisse a busy guy, but got to make sense, innit? He's a busy guy, man. Yachin Adli to take this corner. More of a conventional one. It's a decent one. It's another corner for AC Milan people. And Nketiah doing some defending. I can't lie, nothing to do with Eddie and Nketiah, but for me, one of my pet peeves is strikers defending corners. You know, have you ever a striker marks a striker, they leave their man. Strikers love closing their eyes defensively at headers. Another in-swinging corner, conventional one by Yachin Adli. It's a decent one. Holding's got his head to it. Another corner. Bloody hell, we're under the cosh right now, aren't we? This is good practice because this is what happens in the Premier League. There's a link if you're looking for one. So annoyed. I used my membership number on Arsenal Live and I'm sitting in Australia on a night shift to watch it and they wanted me to pay for it. This is what these clubs do, man. They don't care about us, man. Because they know we love our teams, innit? We might scream and shout, but we're going to pay for these mad TV rights and season tickets and memberships. And some people are going to follow the team up and down the country. Some of you, big up the international one. Some of you are watching this at stupid o'clock. You know, Oliver, for example, shot is caught by Carl Hein. Oliver, for example, said it's 12:35 at the time in Australia. He's got his 9 to 5. Any other walk of life, that's irrational. That's why we'll put up with it. And that goes for all clubs. Certain men and girls out there will cheat on their husbands or wives. You know, they won't cheat on their football team. Oh, Carl Hein, please. It's fine, Rob. It's fine, Rob Holding. all over the top. Nelson, bring that down. Yes. Yes, ref. How many? Ref, how many? How many? Why does the game go to pens even if it doesn't end in a draw? That's just the tournament rules, bro. That's just the tournament rules. Get extra points and do all this foolishness. I think when it's Emirates Cup, you get points for goals scored, and I'm pretty sure all these clubs, whether they're in America, Dubai, whenever they play these sort of things, I guess just to add a bit of spice to the thing. I don't know, man. It is a bit pointless, but when I look at someone like Carl Hein or the young players, for them, it's good, isn't it? Because on one hand, there's no pressure. It's a preseason game, but when are you going to get a penalty shootout? That's why I hope Amazon buy all streaming rights for the Prem and European ball. I hear that. I think we need a winger, not a top 9. I think we need both. We need someone that can mix it in the squad. AC Milan in possession. It's here with their left back. You know, we started off strong, but ever since then, it's kind of all been AC Milan. Half an hour left of this first half. If you haven't smashed the like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Make sure you do such. Don't forget, people, 6:50, we go live again. Not to do with Arsenal, but to speak and watch Argentina, Croatia. I wonder if we'll see a repeat of Croatia, France. So, yeah. I predict Arsenal to lose 4-0, but win on penalties. Can you give a shout out to Kathleen? Let me make sure that. Rich, shout out to you. Shout out Kathleen. I hope that ain't no Mazzolini. And if it is, God's watching you. That always kills me. Every now and again, someone comments on my YouTube vids. What the hell? What the hell? Why is my stream just... The stream I'm watching on, it's just randomly now showing me highlights from 2010 World Cup. Shout out South Africa, but what the hell? See why I hate watching this shit on streams? What the actual hell? All right, we're back now. Courtesy of VIP League. But what the hell was that? The hell was that? Save, see? I had to switch it up. What the hell was that? Back here now with Benjamin White in possession. Benjamin White. Blind pass, really. Eddie Nketiah hold it. Well in. Pass it, though. Well in. Nelson, come on, bro. Nelson, get there. Don't let a next man take food off your plate. Well in. Gabriel. So everybody got that. Shout out to Elwood. He's saving you lot. There's a link there. Click the Arabic link. It's ahead of what you're on. Where is that? Have I missed the link? I think I have. It's just Kathy. Big up Kathy in the building. Shout out Rich. DG forever making sure you ain't getting joined. Yeah, bro, because there's some mad guys out there, though. They always try it. And this is why I don't talk of footballers I don't know. Someone will always say, oh, DG, do you know about this under 18 player? Did a small this or big this or something crazy? Like, guys are crazy. The net is crazy. Big up you lot, because there's some positive examples of what the internet can do, but there's some weirdos out there. Little kids is one thing, but I just know there's some grown men doing that and getting hard-ons. Oh, mate, DG say it, man. That's why you have to verify. We have to verify stuff. I apologize to that guy. Let's activate. He didn't deserve that, but you can never be too sure in this life, man. You can never be too sure. Throw him with Arsenal and Thomas Partey looking to do long throw duties. I hate streaming them as well. Long throw in. Keeper of AC Milan collects very convincingly, people. And there we have it. It's still 0-0, people. DG off topic, but who is your top 20 footballers in your generation? Well, I can't count. I'll just say names. Zidane, R9, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Paul Scholes, Vieira, Iniesta, Xavi, Dani Alves, Luka Modric, Ashley Cole, Marcelo, Prime Petr Cech, Casillas, Mbappe's there already. F it. Good play by Odegaard, Lionel Messi. If I didn't make that clear, Eddie Nketiah bundled over, free kick. It's very difficult. You put me on the spot, man. I'm trying to remember anyone. Cannavaro, Benzema. Rooney. Says Fabregas. Kaka. Rio Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. Samuel Eto'o. Lam. Mesut Ozil. Cafu. Cristiano. Ronaldo. Trying to think, man. Let's keep running up the lights, people. We have a free kick. Martin Odegaard over this set piece. Martin Odegaard takes it. Oi! 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 Capitano, shut up, keeper. It's not your fault. Not your fault. It's not your fault. That's big Martin Odegaard. Light work. Free kick maestro. I need to see that in the Prem, though, lad. Arsenal draw first blood. We were under the cosh. Lovely free kick from Martin Odegaard. Caressed it. Got over it. Right temperament on the ball. Guided it into the net. Keeper rooted to the spot. Don't even know what to do. Don't even know what happened. And the fly region bags. Capitano. What a free kick, man. Worth the entrance fee alone there. Well in, Martin Odegaard. Arsenal 1. AC Milan 0. We have been under the cosh a little bit. But it is what it is. It's not over yet. We're not out the woods yet. Pause. But yeah. Doing all right so far. Doing all right, man. Game management. Yes, this game isolated might not mean much, but there's always a lesson you could learn. Hold on to the lead. Manage the game well. You're always more vulnerable when you've just conceded, and slightly that has come against the run of play. David Villa as well. There's bare names now. I wouldn't say David Seaman, man. Big him up, but one of my favored personnel, Arsenal in that, but I wouldn't say David Seaman, man. I've seen a lot of better keepers, if I'm honest with you, man. Allison, Edison, Czech, Buffon, Casillas, there's bare. Ball over the top. Hey, Origi is blitz, you know. So, yeah, man. 0-0. Bro, I can't find it. Hit up Total Sports Tech. Tailwoods, to big up the YouTube members. They've obviously put the links in the chat. Keep them coming. DG gonna miss the goal. Last time I checked, I watched that. Makalele, Kante, I have to give credit to the guys that do the dirtier bits of the game. Rio, I would say a certain Chelsea centre-back, but them and they're racist, so they're not in my team. But yeah, big up Lampard and Gerrard as well. Jabi Alonso, 100%. 100% Jabi Alonso's there. And it was a bit weird because I personally feel only when he went Bayern Munich and Real Madrid that people started rating him. I don't know what Rafa Benitez was smoking once, but a big up Carrick as well. Lokonga got sent shot. Pussy or antics from him. I don't know what Rafa Benitez was smoking, but he wanted to swap Jabi Alonso for Gareth Barry once. And he wanted to give him on the cheap to us. I'm sure Liverpool fans are happy that it didn't work out. Party, get up, bro. I remember Andy Goldstein said, if a lesser country like Morocco wins the World Cup, it devalues the World Cup. Made absolutely no sense. I think I need to stop listening to that station. Just does my head in. Again, Marcel, at some point, if you're listening to an idiot, you need to blame yourself. We all know them time. We don't welcome them things. If it devalues the World Cup, Morocco winning it, what does it say about the quote unquote bigger nations? Because they weren't handed anything. They've got a fantastic record in terms of not conceding. They've beaten bare big teams. What do you think this is? What did the Prem get devalued when Leicester won it? Eddie and Ketty are in possession. Go on, Eddie, bang it, ref. Come on, ref. Swear on your mom's life, that's not a free kick. What are you talking about, ref? Eddie's bundled over there, ref. What are you on, muppet? But anyways, that's an idiot thing. They're the man that say, oh, teams that got no chance of qualifying for the World Cup got no chance. That's them elitist conversations where football's meant to be all inclusive. They earned their right to be here. Stop listening to them, man. There, Kieran Tierney deliver. Oh, behind Martin Odegaard. Odegaard tries to keep it alive. Tonali in possession. Forget them guys there. Forget them guys there, man. Because what's the point? That's just elitist comments. That's like people say, oh, Applewell and them kind of teams shouldn't qualify for the Champions League because they have no chance of winning it. Yeah, they probably do have no chance, but football's about miracles, man. And for some of these countries, not to sound condescending to Morocco, it's just lit to be there. You know, you're flying the flag for your country. You're inspiring a nation. Bro, they need to get the hell out of here with them sort of comments, man. Good play by Carl Hein, finds Odegaard. At this point, if you listen to them stations, there's no point. It's you have to blame yourself if you hear stupid stuff. So how can it be a fluke? It can't be a fluke. There's way too many games. Like Morocco deserve every bit of flowers they get, and anyone else who does that. Hell out of here with that, man. Them comments make me annoy me, man. Burkamp, Maldini, Nedved, them man there. Shout out Sol Campbell. There's just too many names, man. We're giving the ball away a bit, like Lokonga just did there. And he just got a nutmeg for his troubles. Oh, shit, that's Partey. Boy, is that Lokonga in disguise? Sorry, Lokonga. 25 minutes in. He made sure he fouled his man, but still. That's what happens when you leave your legs open. Crazy stuff. Unneeded there. Come on, boys. Reset. Fabio Vieira's a little rattler, ain't he? On his day. When he wants to be. AC Milan in possession, folks. It'd only be fair if Arsenal, I can't lie, it's only fair probably going into the break with about 20 minutes left for it to, you know, for it to end up being 1-1 because, yeah, it's a bit mad. Partey. Eddie Nketiah. Come on. Too scrappy, man. Very too scrappy. And like I said, we need to take this like a Premier League game. Transition, boys. Long throw by the AC Milan goalkeeper. Adley. That's a ball by Tonali. See, these things there can split a defense. Bro, this is fantastic play by AC Milan. I know this isn't our strongest team, but off the ball, what you do makes the difference. Yachin Adley being pursued by Sambi Lokonga. You've got to stop the cross. Origi scored. Oh, Origi missed. We're living dangerously. I can't lie. We're living very dangerously, people. We're getting split way too often. Rob's a bit too open. Regis had 2 good chances. It will end up probably being third time lucky. That one was a lot easier than the fantastic effort he had. Fantastic effort he had prior. Shout out Roy Keane, man. Got a lot of time for Roy Keane. Not his comments in you know, in relation to Brazil and all of these sort of things. But yeah, man. It is what it is. Simon Jordan talks some sense at times, but listen, TalkSport ain't for me personally. So I don't take it in. A lot of these stations, they don't care about integrity. It's all about engagement. You think they don't know what they're doing, having dickheads like Jermaine Pennant, Jamie O'Hara, all these guys saying mad things, especially when it comes to, I don't know, people's hair or whatever, and they know what they're doing. It's all about engagement. Talk Shite is mainly a radio station, but with new media, you need a presence on YouTube, on Twitter, and we live a day and age where, you know, you need to talk nonsense or have hyper sensationalism behind what you're saying to go viral or get attention and things. And they know that. At the end of the day, the engagements are paying their bills. Did you go on AFTV fan cams? Many years ago, you can see them. I ain't been on AFTV. Probably been blacklisted from them sides there, innit, really? But yeah, I ain't been there in time, man. Supporters Club, AFTV, fan cams, and then I thought to myself, like, pardon me, like, what am I actually standing around to do to be on AFTV for, respectfully? What's it bringing to me? Short water break, 15 minutes until halftime, people. If you ain't slapped that like button, you know what to do. Appreciative to those of you who have already done that. 6:50, we're watching Argentina, Croatia. People, smash the like button on that vid, even if you're not going to be there. And again, until as humans, we learn to avoid certain individuals or people or platforms that like to go viral for nonsense. What can we expect? Origi in possession, not well enough from Part A or Lokonga there. Part Lokonga playing as an advanced A. Ooh, Fabio Vieira's tried to keep it in play, and somehow he's giving it away for another corner. 15 minutes until the end of this first half, people. I shout out Miss Melina for the link as well. One love. Again, courtesy of Miss Melina on Twitter. If you're looking for a Twitter link, here's one. Corner kick to AC Milan. Oh, sliced it. I can't lie, FTV, where I came across DG, your post-match analysis were elite on there. I was like, who is this guy? I appreciate that. And I mean, it's good for that, but Yachin Adley, good skills. I mean, I don't want to be standing out in the cold. A certain man are getting bumped in the queue. You know, you got a lot of people who, again, AFTV is a good platform. It's got some good individuals, but you got little kids and grown adults behaving weird. You know, it's just long. The only benefit is by the time you get on, like, obviously the rush hour of everyone trying to get on the trains and that is gone. But it's of no benefit to me. Essentially, I'm building the next man's stuff, really. Yeah, man. DG, don't mince your words, do you? Can't afford to, mate. I do think I struggle to articulate myself, but I try to say what I mean and mean what I say. How are we playing so far? Going through the motions a bit, you know, we have taken control of the game a bit now. I do think we're susceptible on the counter-attack. I do think AC Milan are very good on the transition and splitting our middle third and defensive third. I do think Origi's gone close on a couple of occasions. I don't think we've tested their goalie enough because it's taken a fantastic effort by Martin Odegaard to break the deadlock, really. Fantastic free kick. Just about managing the game well. Gabriel, that's a good ball into the channels. Teeny, that touch was coming like mine that I put on Instagram the other day. See, it happens. Horrible. Unlucky, lad. Unlucky. Big up to you lot for watching the game with me, people. Speak well. Appreciate that, man. Who scored for us? Martin Odegaard. Fantastic free kick. You got to remember, people, regardless, there is, you cheeky sod, Sacco. Avila Stone's got the most to say. You made me forget. I'm saying you cheeky twat. Yeah, fantastic effort from Martin Odegaard, and it's taken a fantastic dead ball scenario set piece to go ahead, really. So, can we work the keeper a bit more? You heard that Man City is trying to expand the capacity at the Etihad. Well, they're gonna have to get some stunt doubles in. DG, how does Robbie not give you a host spot, but he gives randoms like Cecil a host spot? Oh, yeah, the ball scrambled. Ref, how the keepers are the most protected in this world, man. Take care, Tons. I'll be a bit respectful to Militao, man. Big up him. Big up him, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Big up Robbie. I'm sure he's got his reasons, man. And to be fair, why would I want to be a host on the next man's platform? Essentially, like, again, you're building the next man's thing. It's a business, isn't it? Them man are not trying to build their own thing. I don't know how the keeper's got a free kick for that. And that's, you know, Cecil's calm, man. I don't know. I'm not smarter or I'm not any smarter or any less smarter than other people, man. I don't know about none of that. I appreciate the words, but it's trying to be me, man. I know very little about football. I'm a constant learner. Ref, come on! Hands all over the Congo. Who's this guy, man? Looking like Chris Brown and that. You should be in an R&B video or something. You look like them dons that in the Beyonce vids. Get your hands off him, man. Twat. Yeah, we'll take that, man. Danny, where you been? It's always them man there. DG, you was right. Lokonga is not 8 loan or so. I think long term he can be, but with Lokonga between January or let's call it now till the summer, we've got to at some point revisit what's going on, really. And maybe it's best you go on loan and try and come back playing 20, 30 games because you don't look confident enough as an 8. You look the most comfortable there because you're kind of absolved of not everything, but defensive capabilities. You're not mature enough to chaperone that lone 6. So yeah, man, I think you're more of a long-term 6 than 8 for me. But at present day, you look more of an 8. Not really the 8 I want to see. Got this languid style about you, but you do let the game pass you by. Tomori is back here with Arsenal. Martin Odegaard. Fabio Vieira on this right wing. What can he do? Gives it back to Odegaard. Left foot is Unite. Odegaard's lost it. Come on, boys. Transition. I don't want to see anybody walking. You can't do this on Boxing Day. You can't do this away at Brighton or away at Spurs or at home to Man United and so on and so forth. Keep it going. But you're right. It's building the next man's thing, but at the same time, you get expensive. No, you're true. You're right, man. You know, but it just has to make sense because every time you're there, you're taking away from what I'm doing. So it just has to make sense. I think the first platform, it's funny, you know, because the first platform I ever went on was Wall Street still, with James and Rory the Tory and them kind of brothers. And shout out Flavs, even though he's a Spurs fan, he's a cool guy. I still remember the first time I went on AFTV, it was mad, like, because like obviously there's heckling, there's bare noise, but when I started speaking, there was dead silence. But I remember sitting there like, rah, like, this is the big leagues now, ain't it? It's crazy, man. AFTV, BBC, UEFA, Defo Talk Sport. There's Defo another Arsenal. Actually, I haven't actually released that video, people. I'm doing you lot dirty. I've actually got the footage. I obtained the footage from when I was on Arsenal. Yeah, I do. Them man will try have a guy doing them weird Manscaped adverts these times. They're like, I mean, Manscaped have shouted me once, but again, everything is an illusion. It's not what it seems, man. 36 minutes in, it's not what it seems. It has to make everything in life has to make sense, man. Yeah, man. Go and follow Miss Melina on Twitter. She's a cool person, man. I need to get her on my channel. I need a lot of people. I need to get her, Jess, Curtis Shaw, Andrew from Arse Blog. Quite a few. I need to get some collabs going with quite a few people. Oh, come on, Ref, man. What happened to advantage in football? Ref, he's barely touched him. Look how long his hair is. It's longer than mine, and I need a haircut. Yachin Adley's a pretty boy, man. Come on. He's got yellow boots and that, man. Come on, Rev. Everything is a foul in this day and age, man. Oh, mate. What's all of this, Ref? One love for everyone hitting the like button, people. As we move ever closer to halftime, we need to be switched on. Yeah, it was the PSV one, Marcel. Yeah, he's moving mad. What can I say to get it like the rough and tumble, man? Obviously, next man, stop watching my hair, innit? Whenever I had time, we've been doing that World Cup. Don't worry, the chocolate darling soon back, man. Stay posted this week. Stop watching me, man. If that's how you swing, then it's calm, but stop watching me, Danny, man. But then again, you're a bit bakey, man. You got a fetish for Saka, fetish for me. It's calm. Didn't know there was bare Man City and Man United fans. Crazy. Carl Hein in possession. Come on, lad. Where's the options? I mean, Lukonga, you're hiding because you're standing right next to Partey. So then we've sold Eddie and Ketia down the river. Ref, you're peeing me off, you know. Ref, you're peeing me off. Yachin Adley, you're peeing me off. I mean, who didn't like R&B? I miss when mainstream music was like that, man. It's not really like that now. Now you just got to be a weirdo. Girls come out and say the mad thing. Man come out and say the mad thing. You get a little social media gimmick. Music is shit now. Kick to AC Milan. Danny's been missing from the FM streams ever since we've been leading the title challenge. Back again tomorrow, people, for that one. I would say 4:30. We probably got to start a bit earlier. Yachin Adley delivers to the back post, set piece routine. Gabriel gets his head to it. It falls to, I believe, Kalulu, sees it out for a throw in. Gimmicks everywhere. I don't know what the best formation is. I like 4-3-3. I can't lie. Eddie ain't here to play football. This guy just wants to wrestle. To be fair, he's getting roughed up. DJ, I'll tell you what, Arsenal just proving a compliment to Thomas Partey and the clinical striker, and they'll be good to push City all the way down to the top. I don't know about that, but yeah, man. We've not dealt with this. Odegaard well in. Come on, Fabio Vieira. Protect the ball. 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 Tonali will foul you. Tonali will foul you. He's dying to foul you. Good tackle. But ref, what's that? He smashed him in his head. Oh, bad up this guy, man. No one cares because you got a temper and you got tats and that. Come on, man. What are you doing? Ref, that's a yellow. What are you doing? What's all that about? You pussycat. Big up Benjamin White. Someone pull his hair, man. What are you doing? Smack my man in his mouth, ref. Can you see the blood? I've seen people go jail for less. The ambulance is on its way. Hey, Fabio, do you see that? That's your 2 front teeth. What's that, ref? What the hell is that? Bring back club football now. The World Cup has been exciting, but I missed the Prem. Amen. I don't know. Well, I don't know expressions personally. I've done 1-2 bits and pieces with James, literally. So yeah, shout out James, man. He's a hard man to do content with still. He's a man in high demand and hard to catch, really. Man said Edo. Alicia Keys or Beyonce in the 2000s. Alicia Keys, 100%. Alicia Keys, without a doubt, man. Trying to do more has been Sambi's downfall. He needs to lock down a simple role before doing the 8-10 thing. We've intercepted play here. Fabio Vieira, set man shop, passes it. Nelson FC, Bandulu deflection, strikers finish. Arsenal 2, AC Milan 0. Dodgy. Keeper, that should be a meme. The keeper's just like, I feel sorry for you, keeper. But get out of here, man. That's a Bandulu finish. I don't know who's going to claim credit for that, but I don't know. I don't care how we score, just that we score, innit? No emotions from Mikel Arteta. The gaffer means business. Let's see that again. Fabio Vieira is intercepted. He's found Nelson. Nelson's taking a shot. I think Odegaard don't know too much about that, but it's actually hit his foot. I don't know. It might hit his. It might hit AC Milan's. I think it's hit Odegaard. Boy, bet you could claim own goal. Nelson should be shameless and straight strikers finish. I think Odegaard has scored a second. I don't think he knew too much about it. Big up the Arsenal fans. Crazy deflection. But lovely from Fabio to win the ball back. 0-0, boys. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. AC Milan have gifted that to us. I can see their problems in their own country and their own league, really. They kind of have this element of self-capitulation. If you haven't smashed the like button, please make sure you're doing such, people. 42 minutes on the clock. Arsenal 2, AC Milan 0. It's been credited with Reece Nelson. Nelson has scored in the 42nd to go with Odegaard in the 21st. Strikers finishing it. Shameless settings. You got to call it, man. You got to call it. It's how the world works. AC Milan in possession. Tomori. Cobham hype. But yeah, it's 2-0. Rob Holding, that's what he's in the team for, wins the header. But there's no point if no one wins the second. That's a lovely flick from Origi. Benjamin White does well. Ooh, I can't lie. I don't think that's offside. But linesman knows more than me, innit? Kendrick or Drake? Kendrick, but I'd rather listen to Drake. I've listened to Drake more recently than Kendrick. Like, Kendrick's got this weird little ADHD thing about him. I don't like his ad-libs when he goes, yeah, and all that nonsense. I hate it. Like, I hate it. Been liking what I see from Nelson. I can't lie. Electric, set piece FC. Nelson for agendas. Come on. Tonali, we saw that. DG, you've been on AFTV fan cams loads. I have. Bro is expected to be out for the season with a torn ACL, and credit, I hope, commiserations to bro. Yeah, I hope that he returns all right, because bloody hell, mate. Like, I'm sure you've all seen the scenes where anytime a grown man is screaming like that, it's scary. Literally screaming. Like, he mashed up his knee there. You had to fear the worst. AC Milan in possession here, folks. Arsenal winning 2-0 as we approach half time. It's not done until it's done. The next goal is vital. Do you like drill? I like all music. They're trying to get Makoko. Yeah, man. Good chance of getting him. Fabio Vieira, don't lose it. Ref, come on. How many kicks has Fabio Vieira taken? Ref, what's going on? Arsenal, start kicking people back, please. The lineup ain't the strongest still, and don't get me started on this keeper too meaty. They need Mike back. Vieira looking nice. Off the ball. Not really got to show his talent on it, but his pressing led to the second goal, essentially. Nelson's got to claim that. Again, I'll have to. That's one of them. You need to see the angles several times. I think Odegaard could claim he could claim an own goal, but yeah. Partey. Ooh, Partey. Thomas. Still in World Cup mode. Calm down, man. Man on Partey. And I think Benjamin shouldn't have thrown it to him there. We might concede here. It's on the edge of the area. Odegaard doing quite well. Origi's forced it out wide to his right back. Tried to fashion a shot. And we've dealt with it temporarily, but AC Milan are still in possession. RP, he's goals. Fabio will be immense second half of the season. I hope so. 4 minutes of added on time. Yeah, I don't know why Rebic didn't go with Croatia. I don't know if it was one of them. He had a little knock. But yeah, leading the counter-attack here with Edward Nketiah. Waits for options. Come on, lad. Kind of killed Nelson there. Nelson's done well to get a shot, but he's got under it. The ball needed to be delivered a lot quicker than that. Waited too long. If I'm harsh, regardless, Nelson should be hitting the target and should have his second. But he's forced incredibly out wide. What would be my thoughts as we approach halftime? Hoping well. Want to work keeper a lot more. Milan look good on the counter. Off the ball, defensively, we could be better. And £5 even get you a decent munch these days. It all depends on the shop you walk into for me to give you the answer. Lokonga, you know, it weren't the worst of ideas from Eddie to find Eddie Nketiah, but meaty. How's the game been? Low-key affair, really. We've scored 2 goals. Fantastic free kick from Odegaard. Lovely pressing from Fabio Vieira, which obviously led to Reiss Nelson scoring. Would like to work the keeper a bit more. I think off the ball we've done well, but it's too easy for them to break our lines, if I'm honest. I think better finishing. Not that AC Milan have created a crap load of amount of chances. They could do a lot better with their opportunities. Origi's had 2 goals, 2 good goal-scoring opportunities. The second one, which was in our area, probably should be back in. We've had to deal with the pressure quite a lot. There's been a lot of corners. But yeah, what you'd expect from this. DG, why do we keep winning? Hopefully that's said when the Premier League regains, or better yet, resumes. Throw into Arsenal. Benjamin White taking his time. Right, this is elite time wasting from Benjamin White. To be fair, he ain't got no options. Finally takes it. Eddie Nketiah. Let him foul you. Tonali's got, I don't know what's wrong with him. Let him foul you. Let them foul you. Played from Eddie. Finds Fabio Vieira. Ref, come on. Ref, that's a foul off the ball, man. What's going on? DG, why is Odegaard, why is Martin so disrespected? I don't know, man. And anyone that disrespects Odegaard, I don't really care, man. Like, everyone's allowed their thoughts as long as I can only care about my own opinion. And he can only care about Mikel Arteta's opinion. Quality player, everybody talks about Saka, Martinelli, Saliba's potential. Odegaard's a bit older than them, but I think there's a lot there. Drake doesn't make good music. Quality's subjective, but yeah, man. And that brings a close to the first half. Arsenal are winning 2-0, folks. Courtesy of the second goal was scored by Reiss Nelson. The first was a fantastic free kick effort by Martin Odegaard. In fact, I lied. Oh, gosh, sorry, people. I thought the ref blew for half time there, and I think the players did as well, but he's kept going. Sorry, folks. You're going to have to allow me. And now he has. That caught me by surprise. So what do you lot think of that? We're winning 2-0 currently at the break. I know it's only a mid-preseason game, but is Google going to tell us how many shots on target and all that jazz? Well, AC Milan have had 6 shots, 1 on target. Arsenal have had 5, 2 on target, 2 goals. So, we've been better in terms of finishing. We played 225 passes today, 161. They've had 3 offsides to our none. There's been 7 corners in this game. 5 have gone, pardon me, to AC Milan, folks. So, yeah, we've been better in the final third. I do think we could work the keeper a bit better. I did like the pressing, which led to the second. I did like the attack, which led to, obviously, I can't even remember. Truthfully, I can't remember who was fouled. But, yeah, Odegaard stepped up and slapped it in, innit, really? Crucially, more minutes in the legs, no injuries. There will be changes, so we're going to have to cope with that. Babyface killing me, Ravi. People judging my hair, judging this. Where's the galley, man? Allow me, man. Nelson has improved dramatically. Hopefully that's the case where the Prem's concerned. Stylish. Big up DJ on the grind as always. Boys look sharp. I hope it correlates to the season. Exactly, my guy. Just as what I was kind of alluding to. So, yeah, man. Take the yellows. Chelsea have had terrible luck with injuries this season. Some people get more fortunate than others, but injuries are not exclusive to them, not exclusive to us with Jesus and anyone else who gets injured. I've got no sympathy for teams that get injuries. Obviously, you get some extreme scenarios like we've had, like Liverpool a few years ago, where it seemed like Van Dijk and just everybody else got injured. It is what it is. I might change the gunner in my name to Guna because people think I'm acting like I'm a tug. Weird. I don't know how, but the internet's crazy. Team Croatia for tonight, DG. Don't know what you're asking there, Matt, but this is a watch along. I can't wait for Smith Rowe to return either, my guy. But yeah, it's halftime. We're doing what we need to do. Again, when changes are made, one has to imagine El Nene's going to come in. I don't think Partey will play more than an hour, 70 minutes tops. Bro, Matt, are you not listening? Bro, it says watch along. It says watch along. We're watching the game together. There's no full game here. You can keep spamming that as much as you want. Are you not listening? There you have it. Simple as that. Thank you very much for your correspondence. Game management needed for the second half. Go get the third to kill the game. I know it's only preseason, but surely AC Milan have to come at us. Hopefully gaps could open. The only thing that I would like to see really improved in that second half, AC Milan got quality players. I do think they were kind of cutting us open when we're trying to press to our middle third. They were transitioning better yet from defense to attack a bit too easily for me. Could create a bit more chances, and that's just it really from myself, really. Like, so far, so good. Can't ask anything more. So yeah, one love to everybody tuned in, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 650 people. Big up to you lot who have done it already or who's going to be there. We're watching Argentina, AC Milan. Man said AC Milan. I'm looking at two different things. Argentina, Croatia. If we was watching AC Milan, there'd be an issue with it. Tomorrow, watching France, Morocco as well, people. 650, same time. So yeah, it is what it is. Make sure you're checking out the YouTube playlist, people. Transfer news video dropped today. And there's just a bag of stuff there anyways. So yeah. Wow, what's going on here? Hasn't refreshed. One love to you. Look, that was a weird flex, but fair enough, man. Deluded, you're clued up on real life and the streets. That's why you'll always be successful. I'm not clued up on anything. I just try to be better than I was yesterday, but appreciate that, man. Emil Smith Rowe in form is as good as Saka. Can't wait to see him reach that level and fight for a starting spot. Juice WRLD or Young Thug, I'd rather listen to Juice WRLD. I mean, if I'm still doing YouTube in 2050, there's something wrong, isn't it? You're a legend. Appreciate that. DG work rate this month. Thank you, man. It's been one of my worst months in terms of revenue on YouTube. So again, work hard, not smart. I mean, might have to consider other things, but yeah, man. How has Nelson played in the first half? One of our better players, but nothing really of note. But he has a goal to contend with. Made himself an option, made himself a nuisance. Done quite all right. Done all right, man. I would say players that have caught my eye. I think Fabio Vieira off the ball in terms of his pressing. I think Tierney's done all right. I think Nelson's done all right. I think Nketiah's done good things off the ball. Not really had much to say on it. Keeper's been quiet. Carl Hein, that's lovely. Another game you kind of wanted a bit more from Lukonga. That's a bit it, really. No one's been amazing. Odegaard's been good and sharp. No one's been amazing. No one's been terrible, really. Just standard, man. Standard, really. Lateness is greatness. Shout out to you lot. After the Tonali collision with Vieira, Martin Odegaard came over and yelled to his manager, effing 2 times. It's a friendly. It's good, but now you might as well just crash him off. Kanta, love the super chat, my guy. Big up DG, keep up the good work. With you lot, how can I not, man? You lot are the platform. It's our platform. I know I'm the face of it and a handsome one at that, but you lot make it. So shout out to you lot on YouTube and Twitch. Mudryk or Felix? Felix for me, but Mudryk is welcome. Either one, really. Mudryk should be top priority, but we need a midfielder to help Partey. I hear that. Felix or Mudryk? Who should be the top priority for us? I mean, Mudryk seems more attainable, so you might as well go get that done. But if there's an opportunity to bring in João for legs, why not? There's another link. Shout out Tailwood Studio. And shout out him for being a YouTube member. Again, if you're not reading, I can't help you. We've done our best. He's done his best to keep you lot clued up, man. So, yeah, it is what it is, in my opinion. Nelson. Yeah, man. What can I say, people? Big up you lot. Where's back Turner? Pardon me. I thought he might have featured in the squad today. I mean, maybe he's still on somewhat indirect holiday in Dubai. Maybe he's still enjoying his time off. Maybe Arteta didn't want him in the team at this moment. I don't know, man. Really. But you'd imagine against Juventus, Granit Xhaka, Tomiyasu, potentially Saka, Ramsdale, Turner, anyone else missing who's taken part in the World Cup. I would also extend that to Zinchenko and Smith Rowe, because for Smith Rowe, we need to take a while. And Arteta kind of said it in the first post-match press conference of us being in Dubai. He said weeks. So probably not expecting to see him. I know Zinchenko said in an interview recently he's all right, but, you know, you're all right. You seem to be training, but you're not playing. So where are you at, really? So, yeah, I want to see everybody returning. Turner and Xhaka are training with the squad, but just didn't play today. DG, who is the best centre-back partnership when fit at Arsenal? The one that plays, Gabriel and Saliba. That's the one that's been helping us so far this season. Oh, really? Would like another centre-back. Do you think Tomiyasu and Ben White can play centre-half, even though Benjamin's doing his full-back thing? And Tomiyasu's shown he can play all across the back line. But right now, them two. So, yeah, man. Big up Twitch gang each and every time, especially the American Gooner with the community subs. We see you along with the rest of the crew. Amen. Tell him again. Appreciate that. And on that, one love. I've just seen that you've gifted 5 community subs. So thank you for supporting the channel. And on behalf of everybody else, obviously the people that have benefited from such. So yeah, one love. I'm still here, people. Honestly, it's time to stretch legs. Stretch legs o'clock, man. It's getting a bit mad. So yeah, man, it is what it is in that regards. Again, it's half time. Arsenal are winning 2-0. Reece Nelson and a fabulous goal from Martin Odegaard kicked off all of these things, people. So yeah, we're winning 2-0. As you know, a 2-0 lead is very dangerous in football. We just need to see it through. We don't need to force it, because pre-season or not, AC Milan have to kind of come at us a bit more. We need to manage the game. There'll probably be some changes, so there will be an opening for AC Milan. Respectfully, so it is what it is in that regards. Oh shit, bang my knee, but I'm a soldier. I don't know Eddie Nketiah's potential. Respectfully to Eddie, I don't think much of him. Strikers peak late, but I can't see you ever being the top don at Arsenal. Respectfully, that doesn't mean you can't be a decent player. That doesn't mean you can't help us. But yeah, in a nice way, I just want to be surprised by Eddie Nketiah. I can't see you being anything beyond the rotation option and things like that. But he's young. I don't think he's ever going to be in the same category as Aubameyang, Harry Kane, Giroud, Jamie Vardy. All different players of different profiles and different contexts. My main point is especially in today's day and age, where if you're playing at 18 or something, or been in and around the first team, everyone expects you to be amazing. You know, how strikers peak late in it. That doesn't mean in the present day we need to see a bit more, and he is developing, but strikers peak late. Where were all of them at 23? As I said, that don't mean Eddie's gonna be lit. And all I care is that you can prove a competent player in what's left of the season, long term, in the short, medium, and long term. If not, can Arsenal make a profit on him and Balogun and anybody else? There you have it, innit? I would like another striker. So yeah. But we're probably not gonna get that, are we? Sorry, folks. What does a good season look like for Smith Rowe at this moment? Just needs to get fit and be consistently fit and be able to play games. Eddie can develop into an Ivan Toney's type of player, in my opinion. I hope so, but Ivan Toney's got way more belief than you have. His general play is a lot better. His touch is a lot crisper. He's a bit of rattler. So yeah, you're gonna have to show you can do that. And Eddie is developing, but yeah, man. Most overrated Arsenal players, in your opinion, mine is Rosicky and Slightly Ramsey. But I wouldn't agree with that, if I'm honest with you. Alex Song. More overrated than Ramsey and Rosicky ever could be. Alex Song. 100% Alex Song. What league would you send Sambi on loan? I mean, anywhere he could get games, man. You know, I wouldn't really want you to go to the Championship, but your guy company's there. Ideally, the Premier League, really. But at this moment, it's go to a top 5 league where you can play games. Anywhere would suit you. France, you know, send him over there, really. Be with Balogun and that. Ramos trending yesterday. What, to move to Arsenal, or is it for anything other to do with football? If it's nothing to do with football and antics off the field, then I don't know. Yeah, man. I mean, 21-year-old striker, with what's going on with Arsenal, with what he did in Portugal's campaign, scoring a hat trick in the knockout stages, he's going to be put in the spotlight. So, what more can I really add on that? Did you rate the Nielsen? Nope. Him, Carlos Vela, all the man there needy, man. Big up you lot for tuning in. If you ain't smashed the like button or set your reminders for Argentina, Croatia, then what you did? Yeah, I'm not involved in no off-field antics, bro. I don't know about any madman stuff going on. I got nothing to say on these things. Okay, 1, I don't know. 2, footballers weird out the thing, man. So I don't know. I don't want to know at this point. I mean, you're gonna if you play for Arsenal and Barca, you're gonna be a baller. But your best highlights are assists, positional play, terrible, inconsistent. Shout out to him for setting up the iconic, Henry goal. He has a couple of decent ones, but myth. Extremely overrated. Did well to sell him for what we did. If I'm honest. Deluded, this World Cup is going to bring a lot of hype and fake news stories. There you have it. Trust, I don't know how Rosiski's overrated. But yeah. If Prime Ramsey was playing where Xhaka is, our midfield would be even better. We forget how we forced him to play defensive mid, deep line playmaker. I don't know about defensive mid. And I don't know about that because Xhaka is way more intelligent. You know, I think Ramsey was a good player, but people forget how frustrating he was over 90 minutes, especially in terms of ball retention. But he came a long way from his early days. Don't see the comparison. Eddie and Ketty ain't got Tony's physicality or tech, neither do I, but I hear it. Odegaard didn't undoubtedly improve. Thoughts on Mudryk, bring him to the carpet, man. At this point, I've spoken about him more times than anyone else, man. You're going to have to just check out my YouTube platforms for such. What about Vermaelen? Became a flight risk, innit? Became someone like that. Don't know where Robert Perez is being involved in, but yeah, Longberg never big game player. Less like Roberto, just like Ray Parlour. Who's the bigger flop, Sambi or Pepe? Pepe was brought in for bigger money, so there you have your answer. Is Tierney an Arsenal man in 2-3 years' time? I feel like a long-term upgrade is needed. I hope so. Do you think Chelsea would spend over or under 200 million in Jam with Broja done? It all depends what they're doing in it, really and truly. Which pundits annoy you? All of them. All of them. Souness. Alex Scott now, even though she talks sense, but Alex Scott now, I've only really got time to listen to Emma Hayes. She's just one of the only ones I could tell does her research. Aluko, Alex Scott, Souness, Jamie Redknapp, Gary Neville, especially when he talks about Man United or like Super League or anything. He just wants to be seen saying the right things. Jermaine Genius, although I saw him trending for his Harry Kane comments, just about anyone really. I mean, if you're rating Rosicky for goals and assists, you don't know football, do you? I wouldn't say he's the most overrated player to kick a ball for Arsenal, where you've had Carlos Vela, where you've got Arsenal fans with this weird love obsession. It's mainly little kids for Nicholas Bentner. Second half to begin shortly. Cedric and El Nene are on. Arteta saying, well, go on to Diaz, who's probably crossed paths with him at City. Bring him to the carpet, man. To be honest, respectfully, American gunner, unknown gunner, not to be condescending, but you're young, innit? So I don't think you're old enough to comprehend football them times there. To be saying that about Rosicky. No one even talks of Noni. Second half to begin shortly, folks. No one rated Villa. And as I said, weird obsession with Bentner. As long as Alex Song kicked the ball for Arsenal Football Club, no one could be more overrated in my book than him. But for how long? Second half has kicked off now, folks, people. Arteta hugging him, links coming in 3, 2, 1, 100%. Bro, the annoying thing Ramsey used to do for me, sometimes Alexis Sanchez, Ozil, and Santi Cazorla, like they will do the high, like it would be like them three are playing together, like the higher IQ dons, and Ramsey's was always getting involved. It was horrible. Welbeck used to get involved in Wilshere, and they used to do all right, but Ramsey just scrappy, man. Ramsey, I got a lot of time for him, but it was mad scrappy. Ramsey's performances over a whole Premier League campaign, rose tints, but he's a cult hero. He had some many important moments for this football club, so big him up. Yeah, it's weird. I'm just saying it's weird with this Bentner. I've never got it. Like it's a little kid thing. I assume it's proper weird. Proper weird. AC Milan could be in here. I mean, Tierney's tucked in. Where's the winger? Nelson, where are you? AC Milan ball delivered, met by Gabriel. Odegaard hooks it clear. Eddie Nketiah gets his head to it, but it's here to an AC Milan shirt. AC Milan in possession. Diaz. More defending for Tierney and this left-hand side with Nelson. Nice, calm half. That's all we can ask for. Yeah, Welbeck's underrated. Welbeck's link-up play with certain players was quite understated. To be fair, Welbeck was a lot better player than I gave him credit for. Song was quality. And there you have it. That Song to Robin Van Persie link-up. He had a great pass. Listen, you see what I said? Man, just rate the assists. Over 90 minutes, flight risk, positional, terrible. Fouls, terrible. Defensive protectiveness, terrible. As I said, he's got some iconic assists. Terrible. Did well to shot him to Barca. I still don't get why many gooners rate Oxlade. He just couldn't stay fit, man. I'm so glad I don't have to watch Ramsey chase his first touch anymore. Harsh, man. Leave the guy alone. AC Milan could be in here with Diaz. Is that a corner? Saves his blushes, ballooned into the stands, but Diaz making his presence known immediately and earns a corner for AC Milan. Still 2-0 to Arsenal, folks. Whole half left plus penalties as well on the agenda. Corner kick to AC Milan. It's whistled through here. We haven't dealt with it. Just about. That's another corner. Living dangerously. Big up Cedric for getting there. Top 5 underrated Arsenal players. I would say Santi, because I remember when I started my YouTube career, one of my first videos was people don't really give Santi Cazorla his credit. Ray Parlour for big games. Mesut Ozil 100%. Ooh, Eddie Nketiah didn't come to anything. generally Gilberto Silva, he got his appreciation, but definitely when like it was when Vieira's time, Tini's giving it away. When Vieira's time was done in his partnership with Gilberto Silva, his partnership with Cesc Fabregas, Gilberto, and says AC Milan could be in here. It's down the right hand side. It's delivered corner slyly, or as the ref judged, the ball went out. I wouldn't say Sagna was underrated because man rate Sagna, like Mr. Consistent, just done his job a bit like Tomiyasu. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even throw that to Santi. This I said at a time. Of course, I wish Samir Nasri never departed, but he did. There you have it. Santi Cazzola's birthday, big him up. I wouldn't say in terms of the Prem, Alexis is underrated. You could see everything he's done. I don't agree with that. Rubbed himself out at Man United, but yeah. It was amazing as a false nine, electrifying on the left-hand side. I wouldn't say he's underrated. I don't know where that shout's come from, but I hear that. It was all doom and gloom when he was going to leave Arsenal. AC Milan in possession here. It's cleared by them. First and seconds, boys. Gabriel trying to look for a foul. Ref ain't buying that. Rob Holding, don't know what that was. Shout out to El Nene for mopping up. Gabriel, Tierney. Eddie Nketiah can't quite get his body there. AC Milan in possession. Boys, if you're tired, keep going. Surely that's miles offside. Thank you, ref. This is what I'm saying, bro. Song defensively, like he's near the strikers. Criminally overrated footballer for Arsenal Football Club. Criminally. And you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool everyone all the time. Once he went to Barcelona, what did he do apart from think that the trophy that Puyol was handing to Abidal was for him? Fraud, man. Mad fraud. Let's turn this up a bit. There we have it. Ref, hands all over Nelson. Oh, ref, don't be stupid. Thank you. At least you're being consistent. Oh, you're not. Sambi concedes a foul. You can't say Song was quality and then Alexis was overrated. The maths ain't making sense. But take your word for it, man. Football's a subjective game. Sometimes I feel some of you just say words like there's no thought process behind it. Every kit is overpriced, man. How much? God knows if we knew how much it cost to flip and make this shirt. I mean, business is business. It's crazy. AC Milan's defenders in possession. It feels like the tempo's been killed a bit. That's a good ball. Surely Origi's offside there, ref. He's not. And good defending by Holding. Carl Heim will oblige and put that into his hands. This is the problem that comes with a high line, really. Certain man just want to be different, bro. I hear it. El Nene, Rob Holding. Pardon. I guess so. Fabio Vieira. Benjamin White on the overlap kind of sold him short. And AC Milan deal with that. AC Milan in possession. El Nene mops up. Bring it down on the guard. Well in. El Nene. Well in, boys. Well in. Oh, I see what he tried to do to bring Eddie, but it didn't bang. And there he is trying to win it back again. Ref, you're a pussycat, you know. You're actually a pussycat. Because some of these fouls you're giving away for nonsense. Some man don't remember watching Bergkamp, Vieira, Omri, Carnu, and them playing for Arsenal. It's not wild to see that. Why do you think Ozil was underrated? Isn't it obvious? You know, scapegoated a lot, had a lot of question marks over his game. Football IQ, a lot underrated. People said he's lazy. Statistically, he covered the ground a lot more. Hid in some big games, but turned up in a lot more of them than given credit for. Judged like a bit like Pogba, judged under a premise that he's never going to be. Obviously, them kind of guys, I honestly believe, you know, you need to accept them for what they are. Your system, like with Pogba, other 10 players need to be amazing. Your system has to be there. You can't just sign a player and say, you're amazing, work it out. And I do think you need a certain level of IQ to see what Mesut Ozil brings to the table and players of that ilk. You're never going to get certain things. And I just know in an FA Cup semi-final, he's there sprinting back in the 90th minute, barging Hazard and that. You know, people don't give Mesut Ozil, Arsenal fans specifically, I'm referring to 2014 FA Cup run. Same with Gnabry as well, really, in the games he played. Tierney, Eddie Nketiah with the South London technical ability. Lokonga just a duck out of water, but it's falling to El Nene. Not that much better from El Nene, really and truly, is it? AC Milan in possession. Slipped into old habits, really, and that's a ball from Tonali. In fact, there's just too much on it. Just too much on it. Luxury. And again, you can't have luxury when you haven't dealt with the basics, which Arsenal didn't do. You need 10 other players to do their jobs. A bit like what Wenger used to say with Perez. Initially, I needed the other 10 players had to work that much harder for Perez. Ozil's a luxury. You sign them, man, when your system and your players and the midfield and everything else, like it's like dessert, isn't it? You don't eat dessert typically unless you've had your, your previous 3 meals or you've had your basic dinner. Like, he's there to do the passing thing. And I mean, you just need to listen to bloody Jose Mourinho's thoughts on him. But what do I know? AC Milan in possession, folks. I mean, clearly Ozil was better in a Real Madrid shirt. Clearly. You're around better quality players, man. Simple as that. And a team that has better structure. Can't sign Ozil if you don't have the centre mid to play in place of him. If you don't have a certain striker. That being said, there were times he was a spoiled kid and he ultimately didn't adapt. That's why him, James Rodriguez, all these guys are gone from the game. That's why David Silva kept going. He was down for the rough and tumble and that. Ozil had to be on it. It was sometimes ish, as you get with these luxury soft dons. Substitution for AC Milan is still 2-0 to Arsenal, folks. 160 likes. Keep running it up. Thank you very much for such people. Origi off. Thought Origi was bagging Marcel. Funny that. Tierney throwing. 10 minutes into this second half. I mean, at this point, I've explained everything with Ozil. I don't really care much to go on about Mesut Ozil. He's not here anymore. I haven't made any excuse for him. If you've listened, said everything. Diaby. Couldn't stay fit. Never got to. Did think Arsenal fans overrated Diaby a bit, but had potential to be a serious player for this football club and potentially for his country. Ultimately, we'll never know. Sorry, folks. My laptop has just told me it's going to die. What the hell? Well, the charge is in, so I don't understand it. What the hell? This is criminal. This is criminal. What? Okay, cool. Right, my Mac did all right there, isn't it? When you get the alert that's going to switch off, that would have been a serious problem for us. Long ball forward. Can't find Fabio Vieira. He can pick up the seconds, though. Get your body there. He wants to foul you. Ref, how many? Ref, how many? All game. Every game, ref. How many? Yeah, underrated Colo Touré. But Abue? Underrated for what? Nah, I think Abue was just about rated. He was shit, bro. Let's be real. Abue was shout out to Abue. Because a couple of you were there. Senderos was meaty, but a couple of you were there when we 06, when we went to the Bernabeu and that. Abue was shit, blood. What are we on about? Eddie Nketiah, speaking of meaty, that was a meaty touch by him, and AC Milan are on the counter attack here. And could they make it interesting? Nope, not when they're going to shoot like that, El Nene. Oh, El Nene, what are you doing? Almost killed Cedric there, but Cedric did well. That's what's a hospital pass. Vieira, get your body there. Protect it well in. It's still on, ref. Cedric, El Nene wants. El Nene, turn for me, please. Get us out of there. Thank you. Tierney doing up fake. Zinchenko inverted fullback settings. He's played it behind Lokonga, but even Lokonga's got enough time to look over his shoulders. Oh, right. El Nene, Lokonga bringing the ball forward. Crazy. Gives it to Tierney. El Nene, that's played. Come on, Odegaard. Cook something. Odegaard. Fabio Vieira. Vieira tries to find Eddie. Odegaard, come on, take a tumble, let your legs trip, man. Got to be a bit clever and cute there, El Nene. First bit of sustained pressure in this second half, really, where we've looked like we've gone up a gear. Really and truly. Oh, is that in? Unlucky, just over. But yeah, I can't from El Nene. I can't agree with. There's no way in God's green earth, God's green El Nene trying to line up the lane and it's hit Odegaard and maybe that's made it go over. But yeah, there's no world heavyweight is underrated. The bar's on the floor, man. Yeah, I mean the manager took him off because he don't want him there. Arsenal just can't stop scoring. We could make an Arsenal potential 11 out of the players who had a great future but never made it for some reason. Amen. You know, Wilshere and Diaby would be together in midfield. I don't know. Thierry Henry's a once in a lifetime player, man. There's always going to be new players. You know, we think Lionel Messi's the best ever, which he is, and there'll never be a better one. But no one knows when. There'll be players that make us think one day is he better than Lionel Messi. Just like I'm sure if you know Maradona's, Pele's, all these names, there'll always be stars. We don't know when they'll come on the scene, but they're always there. It's the beautiful thing about football. Lokonga, I mean, showing a lot more of himself in his second half. Reece Nelson down this left. Looks to take on his man. Don't run into blind alleys. That's if we got a foul, I'd have been cheap chasing his first touch, even like me on Sunday. It happens. Nelson fouled. Liverpool definitely got more flops than Arsenal, but you know whether Liverpool got more flops, Arsenal got more flops. Who bloody cares, Marcel? Fabio Vieira lines up a shot. Who actually cares? Lokonga, raw. He won the ball back. Doesn't know what he wants. Rush of blood there. And it didn't bang. But who cares, man? Like, what a silly thing to say. Like, you're a grown man. What are people? I know you're trolling, but like, what are people meant to do with that information? And in the grand scheme of things, who gives a monkeys? If you have a link, please share it up for Carlton. Throw into Arsenal Football Club. I wouldn't say shit. No. Can't believe a grown man is commenting things like that. Kieran Tierney, right? You got the long throw capabilities. Oh, and Holden took it off course for, I believe, that looks like Nelson. Tierney puts a decent ball in. No one's queuing up, though. Fabio Vieira picks up the scraps. Hey, edge of the area. Brother, what are you doing? Odegaard saw you and asked for it. Come on, Vieira. You're doing so well. You let yourself down there, lad. Man said Giroud, world class. I mean, Giroud's been doing the same thing he did at Arsenal. The problem is, Giroud isn't the player that you rely on for France or Chelsea or AC Milan. He's surrounded by talent. Arsenal tried to make him the main guy. He was always going to be a flop. But his career is going from best to worst. And you're forgetting, you know, who bloody gave him that career. Shout to him for what he did at Montpellier. But as I said, them kind of players, some are passing Wenger's career as much as Thierry Henry's and the Cesc Fabregas's. Once upon a time, so many people wouldn't have touched him with a barge pole. Now look at Giroud, just getting fine wine settings, in it. AC Milan in possession. Whatever Arsenal supporting girl out there hurt Marcel, please heal, man, heal. I understand you're trolling, but like, no, man, you're just chatting shit now. Like, ooh, I think we're looking for that one, but that looked a bit feisty. Ooh, zesty AC Milan players, aren't you? Ref foul, bro. The hell is that? You the lad that was at City, Diaz. Thought they said you got talent. And I mean, Tierney's asking the linesman, how's that a legitimate throw? I know Don's with Ryan Barble, with Ryan Barble, with Veronian, with Skirtle, with Lovren. Oh yeah, but they won stuff. No, you can't talk about flops, bro. Every club's had their fair share of duds and whatnot. You know, I could draw out Chelsea, but you see, as a grown man, not gonna gain anything from that. Like, please, man, keep the childish stuff on other channels. Vieira's so close. Apology. Yeah, it is Vieira. So close for making it free. If I'm honest, should do a lot better. Yeah, so yeah, please refrain from nonsense, man. Yo, I'm not gonna get hung up on technicalities there, Marcel. You know, just grow up though. Backtrack FC, man. Moves the goalpost. I wouldn't say they've been better than us. It's been a fairly even game. Barble wasn't a flop. What did he do? Like, what did we do? Same way you're just saying anyone was a flop. Barble, Ryan fucking Barble, Cinnamon Pongal, you know, or whatever his name was. You know, there's so many of them. Ngog, there's so many of them. Stop it. There's so many of them dickhead players, man. Mashing works. Mashing works. Mashing works. You know, I'm gonna just start. I entertain the conversation, but come on, man, there has to be consistency in what you're saying. Mashing works. Bloody hell. If Ryan Barble pennant, you know, as well. Every club has their fair share of flops, really. Stop the nonsense, man. If 22 goals and 18 assists in 146 games is mashing works, bloody hell, Eddie Nketiah is world class. The bar is on the floor. 17 goals in 107 Premier League appearances, 5 goals in 46 Bundesliga appearances, 18 in 94 in the Eredivisie. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, shut up, man. You're just chatting shit now, man. I get trolling, but like now, man. Please, can we get back to educated conversation, man? Please. You're just chatting. Stop moving like your football club or any football club's this massive utopia. Talk is cheap, man. Please stop wasting your, you know, God has given you air in your lungs to breathe shaky passes. Stop using it for nonsense, man. Kieran Tierney in possession, folks. Understand this banner, but I feel like I'm losing brain cells, man. Please. Lokonga, Lokonga turning on the ball. Don't get gassed. Wrong pass to Eddie Nketiah, but a bit more confident. That's the thing with Eddie. Lokonga, sorry, goes through the motions. Nketiah or Nelson could do a lot better, man. Could do a lot better. Tierney slander, man, said we become Burnley. Oh, man. Oh, man. Who cares, man? That you lot don't turn this into Arsenal, Liverpool, and all that. Like, we're fans of the game first, football club second. Like, please, man. Please, man. I work too hard to entertain nonsense. Please, man. I've been up since 5:45. Please, man. Allow me. Please. Gabriel doesn't want to take it. 25 minutes left. Don't forget there is a penalty shootout, people. DG, the Eunice Musa 20 million euro talk got me excited. Would love to see it happen. Stats don't always tell the full story. Of course not. But Ryan Barble didn't do anything. What standout games are there? Trussay did all right against Arsenal. The bar's on the floor if we're judging that. But mashing works. What works? Name 5 iconic games. Name 5 iconic goals. Statistically, he's not matching works. Eye test, he's not matching works. I'm not even going to read the full paragraph. You're just chatting. One rule for others seems like moving the goalposts. Just like when I asked you to show your goals for all the criticisms you give me. Stop talking and actually review what you're saying, man. But of course, there's one rule for you and the next rule for others. That's the last I'm going to reply to you, man. Like I said, I'm losing brain cells. Cedric Suarez, Fabio Vieira, pull it across. We get it. You're left-footed. Pull it across. AC Milan have headed it clear. Rebic, who scored the goals, Reece Nelson and Odegaard. I'd implore you to go and, wait for the highlights or go and look at Odegaard. Lovely free kick preseason. I mean, that was a free kick for AC Milan. I don't know why the ref ain't giving that to them. His goal got seized, man. I wouldn't say Ryan Barber was rubbish. He was a decent player, but mashing works. Mashing works. Mashing works. If that's mashing works, there's a couple young players in the Prem. There's a couple experienced players. That's a disrespect to Thierry, to Salah, to Kevin, to all the men at United. Mashing works. Talk about chatting shit. Like, fucking hell, bro. If he's mash works, Arshavin's done mad drillings in the Prem. Crazy. What are we on about, man? And I'm just questioning the logic. Like, it's not making sense. I don't know where Ryan Barble is. I don't give a flying monkeys. There's already a fake he's going around. Crazy. DG, what will you say? What do you think you'll say if Arsenal win the league? If, and in that unlikely event, Arsenal did win the league, hats off to Mikel Arteta, Edu, the Kroenkes, and the players. And I'm a happy man. But that's a myth. "68 minutes on the clock, people. Get there, Nelson. Wonder how long Mikel's going to go without making a couple more changes. Obviously, you knew Partey weren't going to play at most an hour, 45 minutes, as you saw here. Probably trying to give extended minutes to his players. Where's Arteta? Has he gone toilet? Because Albert speaking. Where's Arteta? Oh, there he is. Cameron put him out. Shot. Tierney throwing. Yeah, we do. Sambi and Ketia Nelson today have stunk up differently. Bit harsh. I don't think anybody stunk up the place, man. Fabio Vieira, ref. Odegaard. Cedric's done all right since he's come on, to be fair. Odegaard, you going to wrap that? Oh, Nelson's involved. It's going to turn me. Big up my guy, though. Tierney, don't do that. Oh, Tierney, that was a good ball. What do I know? Vieira, that's why you don't use your right-footed. Headed out by AC Milan. Andy Carroll as well, blood. Allow it, fam. Allow it, please. Allow it, man. Please. Stop, man. Aga and them, man, there. Aga was decent still. Allow it, man. The main point is every club has had their fair share of flops. I don't know what brownie points we're trying to click thingy with that. Tomori's brought down. Bro, I don't know if you're trolling or whatever, man. That's cool, man. Football is a game of opinions. I do not care if you think my opinions make sense or not. I'm not here for you. Like, no one's right, no one's wrong. I'm just questioning the logic. You can say a lot of my logic, but today, isolated to this conversation, there's flaws in your logic. So you can do the insecure thing. You can move the goalposts like you do. You can do whatever you need to do, my guy. Like, please. Like, if he's mashing works, do you know how many players have mashed works? The only guy that can't say they've mashed works with that Ryan Barble thing is a certain Hudson Odoi. Everyone else can say they've mashed it. I asked you for 5 iconic games from Liverpool's Ryan Barble. I've even helped you. I've said Arsenal against Liverpool in the Champions League. I've asked you for 5 iconic goals if we're not looking at stats. He scored 18 in the Prem or something like that. 5 iconic goals. Can't rise it up. I asked you for a video of your goal since you're calling me a 1-goal wonder. You can't rise it up. But you go, but your logic is flawed. Of course. Football proves you wrong every time, but your logic is flawed. Makes sense, bro. Like, just makes sense. Come off your high horse. Don't move the goalpost. Oh, come on, ref, man. Fuck's sake, bro. The tackles from Arsenal and AC. A yellow card for Eddie. Is Tonali on the yellow? The tackles you're meant to give cards, you're not giving them. This ref is just making it up. DG, do some fans think... do you think some fans are playing it down when winning the league? I don't know what them are. You have to ask them. You can only deal with what's in front of you. I know the priority had to be Champions League football in the summer. Goalposts and dynamics can change. You're playing a tough City team where, yeah, at their best, they blitz everyone, but also at their worst, they blitz everyone. You need a miracle. You need a Leicester sort of miracle as well, especially with us kind of being an unknown entity within ourselves, because we have shown consistency. We have showed form, but there's also been 1 or 2 nervy moments. Again, I don't know if the players in the first half of the season that were in blistering form are going to maintain 38 games in the Premier League. You need to, there's going to be different heroes and protagonists. And especially when we're doing this young squad thing, the first thing is consistency. There's a water break at this moment in time. Feels like Arteta is waiting for a 3rd goal so he can bring the youngsters in. If we win the league, DG's handing out smoke for an hour after the final whistle, like after the North London derby, will be legendary. DG's Morata still a decent striker. Apart from scoring goals, remember Kieran Gibbs, meaty. He does have it mashed confused, but I'm just questioning the logic. Like, when someone's trolling all the time, you can't tell if they're dead. Like, what are they actually saying? Is agree to disagree, man. Football, I feel in football fans, some of you are doing it in this chat by reading it. Stop forcing your opinions down, people. I always say, I don't tell you what to think, just think. And I always say, it'd be a boring world if everyone thought the same. When presented with new information, I'll change my opinion all the time. More subs for AC Milan. Fresh legs of Klopp. Back to the match. London Cowboys and Chelsea changed their name to that. Tierney Come on, Tierney is clear of Kieran Gibbs. Marquinhos will be coming on for Arsenal, and so will Benassia for AC Milan. Had to come back to check. We can surely hit 200 likes. Shout out, see where are we at for likes. 200, 166. We're flirting. Eddie is very upset with that yellow, isn't it? Still chatting to the ref. But if you win the league and get Champions League, then what? Well, as I said, if we win the league in the unlikely event we win the league, I'm happy. But I don't know, Ravi. I don't know what you want me to say beyond that, man. I mean, we've got it right in terms of consistency, better mentality. Still a lot of things to improve upon, but that's where we've got it right. Consistency, getting a bit more consistency individually and collectively. But yeah, random question, but do you think Mahrez has had an underwhelming career given how good he was at Leicester? No. Nelson, come on, man. You're letting your standards drop. AC Milan in possession. Appreciate that, my guy. Let us enjoy the football game by game and stop trying to aim for top 4 and titles when we don't play for the team or the coach. Okay. I agree with the first part. I'm not too sure on the logic of the second, but done no. AC Milan in possession, nonetheless, people. 16 minutes left. Don't forget there is a penalty shootout. The main thing is fitness, significant minutes. Even for some of the players like the Cedrics, the Holdings, respectfully, the less you see of these guys, the better. I'm not hyping the league, to be fair. Let's secure top 4, make moves in Europa, develop the youth. Man of many quotes. But Kieran Tierney, throwing. Nice for Gabriel. No, man said Holding. Gabriel, White, Nketiah, Odegaard. Significant minutes. Lokonga, well in. El Nene as well. We're going to need you, especially until or if we bring in a centre midfield. Oh, Cedric. I mean, Marquinhos turned a terrible pass into a good one. Marquinhos doing too much. Lost the ball, pockets picked. AC Milan haven't got too many committed bodies. Benassia's forced his teammate Diaz out wide, but this guy is scary. I remember for the under 23s at the time, 21s, he played at the Emirates, and bro, that's one of the best young performances I've seen. This guy was ripping. Eddie Nketiah. Tierney. Come on, Tierney, fucking hell, mate. Benassia sends Nketiah a shot. AC Milan, that would have been a good passage of play. It is stopped, however. How do you feel about Kane taking the pen? Should he taking it? I mean, he takes pens all the time. He said he prepares. I mean, on another day, he'll score in it. It's a terrible one. I think the pressure got to him for the second one, personally. You could tell by the run-up, but it is what it is, man. You know, he scored a lot. He's also missed them before. That's a foolish free kick to give away from Marquinhos, but a soft one, I believe, ref. It is what it is, and he's probably one of the best penalty takers in the squad. He's training in it. I'd imagine everybody at the World Cup is taking penalties. You know, some men are taking 1,000 and going out. Had to do what he had to do in it. Scored the first one. Should have been confident going into the second, but I think the pressure got to him, if I'm honest with you. Because for me, like, you can go back to my watch along and see. Like, the run-up don't look confident here. Harry Kane does look. I can't lie. When it gets to those final moments, it's crazy. Deluded. I swear this is not a troll question, but do we lose an important backup and edge if Cedric leaves in the summer? Not if we buy a right back. You know, you buy a better right back. You've got Tomiyasu, Ben White. Unless a crisis happens, you're okay. Oh, it's 2-1. See, stupid free kick to give away. Poor marking. Tomori, the Cobham cunt, has scored. And that would be disappointing to concede from a dead ball scenario. And because it was a foolish free kick to give away. You know, first significant action. Marquinhos has looked a bit shaky since he's come on. He had that rubbish dribble. And yeah, it's not his fault as well. It's terrible marking. Good set piece delivery. But that's the point. That's the problem with zonal marking, really. And that makes it a bit. Now we're going to have to see what these lot are made of. You know, Karl Heinz diving as soon as it's gone in. I mean, after it's gone in. And that's now again, as I said, not focusing on winning this silly cup or the fact that it's a rotated squad in terms of game management. If this and now they're in again, if this is in the Premier League, this makes it unnecessarily nervous. And where it's about to be 2-2. Thank our lucky stars, whoever that is for AC Milan was doing too much and Gabriel was doing the thing. He's gone down. I hope he's not injured. Put the ball out, man. Waste some time. Put the ball out. I hope he's all right. El Nene's picked up a yellow. This ref's a bit trigger happy. I mean, he's holding his knee. We don't need to see that. Further complicating things. He looks like he's in excruciating pain. Looks like it got caught in the ground. I hope it's an impact thing, but having seen the Broya thing yesterday, obviously missing Thomas Partey, you don't want to see anything like this. You hope he's all right, but you just never know in this life. Still down receiving treatment. And it's 2-1 now, courtesy of Tomori. He's had a bit of a quiet game, but stood up to be counted. Bro, that the screams, man. Like it was very disturbing to hear that, man. I know he's out for the rest of the season, but I know you can get knee replacements and stuff, but you're in your early 20s. Forget football for a sec, which if you're lucky, 15 years or just a little less or a little more, bro, you're gonna be a dad, a grandman, definitely. Well, you are a grandkid, but a dad, an uncle, a granddad, all these things. You need your knee in life. Like, you need that, like, to just be independent. So I hope he's all right. But bro, it's quite 10 minutes left of this game, people. It was quite disturbing. Appreciative to you lot tuned in. If you haven't hit the like button, you know what to do. Boy, a draw is not good enough. You win the game in there's 10 minutes left, you're the champions. And all I care about is game management. Because if this is 3 points on the line, the exact same game we've seen, exact same scoreline, exact moment against AC Milan, and the context of top four will be on, you need to see it through. Conceded a silly goal. Now, granted, Marquinhos won't come on in that, and he gave away a silly foul, but game management. Gabriel's back to his feet. No foul. Gabby hands off him. Or his peak. I mean, surely Gabriel's obstructing the ball there. Only God knows what Lokonga was doing there. I'll be surprised if it doesn't become 2-2. Very surprised. Carl Hein catches. Do you rate JD? Are you talking about the drink? Nope. What are you referring to? Oh, sorry, the graphics. Sorry, people. I was so invested in the game. Sorry, folks. We need to change up the thing. One love to you lot. Make sure you've hit the like button, people, and set your reminders for the World Cup and that. Why is it not going to OBS? Here we go. Good looking out. Let's activate. It is 2-1. Rob Holding. Just keep it simple, man. Good ball. Marquinhos, that's a good knock. But who's there with Odegaard? Odegaard ain't got the pace to really drive that goal. He's going to have to hold it. Foul him. Go on, Tomorrow. You want to foul him. At least Odegaard's earned the throw. Oh, ref, how's he not earned the throw in there? Like, Odegaard, don't be like that, man. Tomorrow is a fair sport. Don't be like that. Get off me. Don't be like that. He's a fair sport there, man. Don't be like that. I mean, you can draw your own conclusion. You can see the scoreline in front of me. Well, if you can't, it is 2-1. 3 goals in this game. 1 for AC Milan, 2 for Arsenal. Reece Nelson got the second. Odegaard's free kick got us off to a decent start. Unfortunately, we've conceded. Marquinhos gave away the free kick, which he didn't need to, but the zonal marking weren't exactly good enough. Koza Jubri's on here. Good look, man. Lokonga, come on. Koza Jubri, you're going to get another chance to do the penalty thing. Eddie wins a strong foul. And this is what it's going to be. This is what Jesus is doing. And a man said, Eddie, sorry, it's Nathan Butler. This camera quality is horrible. Good foul for Nathan to win there. Shirt pulled. I love that about Italian players or in Italian teams. They know how to pull the shirts and that. Couple of the Halen demons coming on. Lokonga, El Nene, Rob Holding, anyone that's anything close to experienced, need it now. And if I'm AC Milan, Diaz, get at these young players. Get at Lino, get at all of them. Marquinhos, who maybe if we could bring a winger in, you'd have to go, we could accelerate your development going on loan. There's only so much training you can do. Rob Holding, we don't need to be silly now. Finds Koza Juby kind of killed him though. Good touch, ref. Offside flag. Come on, boys, get in. No foul. No foul. Come on, young boys, man. You lot are spring chickens, man. I don't want to see no walking. Run about, man. Ravi's on some interview thing. Occasionally. Don't forget to follow on Twitch. Don't forget Twitch gang to subscribe with Amazon Prime. My guess is they'll make it 2-2. Marquinhos, stop pulling man down, bro. And I love the play at Marquinhos. You're going to go far in life. He's pushed and then he's stuck. Ref. I love it. Tomori, calm yourself down. Big up Cedric and Gabriel. Shut up, Tomori. That's why you didn't get called up to England, mate. You're crap. Shut up, man. You went to Italian league where bare crap strikers and defenders go and rebuild their reputations. You're meaty, man. You're proper meaty. You're proper meaty. I promise you, you're meaty. That's why you never got a chance at Chelsea. In fact, when you did go to Chelsea, you gave away a penalty. Big up to you for scoring in a low-key friendly game. You're a tough guy, aren't you? Meaty done. Absolute meaty. Big up Chelsea for swindling. Your Cobham dream didn't happen. You thought you was going to join Mount and James and them man there. Even bro, you got an opportunity. Even a defensive 10 in Colin Gallagher got more of a chance than you. You're meaty, mate. You're meaty. You know who to do that stuff to. Pick on someone who's going to give it back to you, man. Not young Marquinhos who looks a bit introverted. Pussy. Again, I'd be amazed. I hope not, but I'd be amazed if with 5 minutes plus added on time, AC Milan don't score a second. You're meaty, bro. It's less of that, Tomori. I like you, but less of that. Less of that. You can't even get in the squad ahead of Coda Cody and them kind of man there. You're meaty, man. You're proper meaty. Wallahi, you're meaty. Don't do that. Apart from scoring, what have you done? You ain't defended well. You're meaty. I was just saying, Odegaard, allow it. You're meaty, man. Stop that. I mean, I don't know why AC Milan. Let them kick the ball, boys. That's smart. That's smart. Let them do that. Because I think we're going to concede. We need to waste time. Let them do that. Great decision-making, mate. Fantastic decision-making. You're a smart lad. 100% you're a smart lad. Is it 4? 100% you're a smart guy, man. Football life like life isn't fair. Because how the hell with that decision-making are you playing for a prestigious club like AC Milan? Fair enough, though. Clear your lines, Gabriel, please. Thank you. Go on, young boys. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Nathan, go down. Say it's a head injury. Go down. Doggos. Bro, Chalobah and that, bro. Like, you're meaty, bro. Allow it, man. I don't think Tomori's meaty, but for 90 minutes, you have to be a pagan, innit? Like, you have to be a pagan. Life is harsh, bro. Life is harsh, cuz. I don't care. Life is harsh. 3 minutes left. Penalty shootout regardless. That's a baggy touch from whoever that was of AC Milan. Marquinhos, I can't lie. You're Bandulu, man. You're stinking up the place, man. We want to throw him, but you're stinking up the place, man. We don't do dark arts. That's why I miss Gabriel Jesus. And that's what Lacazette used to be good for. You go through a lot of our VAR incidences. Lacazette weren't far from the crime scene. He knew how to do, my leg's broken, ref. Comes with experience, but you got to be a villain a bit, man. Saying that, I've seen these reports like Saka's too nice. Could be, I do think when Saka obviously knows how good he is at football, bro. You're playing at World Cups and that, like, but I do think he could be a bit more horrible, but not to the extent to be making interviews and that. That's him. El Nene, Holding, come on now. Your teammates are the ones in red. You don't need to go for the same ball. Get there. Carl Hein, get there. Thank you. Relax. No one, that touch. You're scaring me, man. My heart. I'm just a humble guy from North London. My heart can't take stuff like that, man. Hold it for me. Hold it well in. El Nene, I'm gonna need you. You're one of the only ones I trust out there. Well in holding. I like you, but back four is not your thing. Cedric, you've done all right since coming off the bench. The preseason games, this is your thing. Marquinhos, Cedric, hold it. Marquinhos, please. Marquinhos, holding. Carl Hein, left back one. Oh my days! All right, keeper. Thank you. Oi, please, boys, please. Man, don't think they got funny. They think they're funny. Did Shabazz give you PTSD? Why? What relevance does Shabazz have? Last time I checked, we're top of the league in Football Manager. What? Because he scored 3 goals. What was it for? He dunked on our heads, man. That was racy. That game was very racy. Looks like Matt Smith and Ethan will be coming on. Or is that Miles? I can't tell. It's Ethan. Big up Ethan and Matt Smith. Matt Smith, I'll be real. You probably need to keep it moving in January. Like, you've been a bridesmaid, but you've never become a bride. How much times are you going to be, like, if it's 2 gal in a rave, how much times are you going to be the friend that's getting no attention? You've traveled up and down the country with Arsenal, living the dream, but it's a myth. More young bulls are coming on. Ethan to come on. Matt Smith to come on. Odegaard off. Sambi Lakonga off. 5-1 crashing. So, we're top of the table, bro. What? We're unbeaten for 20-odd games. They always want to talk and they always want to hate. But I hear it, though, man. El Nene's miscontrol. Concede. Bring the man down. Bring the man down. Ref, first one. Oh, ref. You're inconsistent as hell because that's a free kick for AC Milan. Come on, Ethan. I'm not Ethan. Koza Juby killed Ethan there. Get there. Be stronger than that, lad. Be stronger. Man, I need to have the hard food, man. The hard food is required. It's on the edge of the area. Tonali. You shanked it wide. You got an assist, fair play, but you thought he was going to do the legendary thing, innit? Oh, crap. Right, let me stop. There's 7 minutes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Inspiration from the World Cup. Oh, Lord. Tonali. Hey, I'm shook. Matt Turner is destined to be a sideman, never the number 1. I mean, if he can be a competent number 2 for Arsenal Football Club, I'll have that. 176 likes. If you have not hit the like button, people, please make sure you're doing such. Carl Hein, long ball forward. First and seconds, boys. 6 minutes left. I mean, we've got younger players, less developed physically, so I don't think we're going to win the first and second. Cedric can. Ooh, Marquinhos, Banduli, first touch. Big up Nathan for giving chase. Wins a throw-in. Boys. 0-0. Competent number 2s are hard to find. Look at Liverpool. Like, they found the competent one. And I won't say he's happy to be number 2 because they want to play, but finding a competent number 2 is one thing, and a competent number 2 that's happy to kind of just be that is another thing. Like, there's not too many good number 2s. I'm a big fan of the Liverpool one, especially in the cups. You don't want to buck Liverpool in the cup, especially with him about. Ethan in possession. Well in. Matt Smith, come on. Well in. Manage the game. Like, what good number 2s are there like that? Trying to think. Is Keylor Navas still at PSG? Or has he gone on loan somewhere? I swear there was rumours he got Napoli. I wouldn't include Matt Turner in that per se. Neither would I include the Irish keeper of Liverpool, but I'd say they are there. How many competent number 2s? Chelsea, I mean, Kepa and Mendy are both Bandulu, so it's whoever takes their chances. But how many good number 2s? How many decent number 2s are? When we had Martinez for a time, it was all right. When we had Leno and Czech, it was okay just because it's 2 decent keepers. But how many good number 2s are there out there? I'm trying to think. Yeah, City got the decent guy. Small case study, but based on the game he played against Chelsea, looks all right. Stefan looked okay, even though he has a clanger in him. There's not too... You're kind of scratching your head, really. Oh, we're messing about. Bravery from Matt Smith loses out. We're missing out there. Well in, Ethan. Strong there. We got to be a bit stronger, lads. There's 5 minutes left. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see 50-50s and we're losing out. Into someone. O'clock. Ball into the box by AC Milan. Tonali. Am I going to eat humble pie? Corner kick. Switch on, boys. I'll be surprised if it doesn't end 2-2. As stated. 181. Nick Pope is a great keeper. Yeah, but like the point is, how many decent number twos are there? And then on top of that, how many D's as extension of the question, how many lit number twos are there that are kind of happy to do that? Carl Hein collects, well in. Like by default, Les Navas has gone out on loan from PSG. By default, yeah, by default, he's a decent number two because Donnarumma's taking your place. How many? Like Matt Turner's giving himself a platform, but like it's not unanimously agreed that he's a good. I think he's a good keeper and he done all right at the World Cup, but it's not unanimously agreed that he's a 30 number two. There's not too many. They're hard to find. That's why you see a lot of these guys that become second and third choice keepers. They're journeymen. They're like 30 odd, or it's a bit like, oh, how did he end up there? Like Scott Carson over there at City. Like, who's the youth that went United recently? I think Matt Ryan could have been a competent number two for Arsenal as well, but that's another force in it. There you have it, Ben. Matt. 80 more likes needed. To be honest, PSG have 8 keepers in and around the first team. They're doing football manager settings. That's what I'm saying. That Ortega, you look good in the Chelsea game, but I can't verify his thing because I haven't seen enough. He probably is. But I can't, for this debate, I can't include him in that. Oh my. Cedric, important clearance. Go on, Ethan. Get him. All right, Marquinhos, run about, man. Take a second yellow if need be. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and a couple seconds. And it's just not, everyone wants to play games, innit? Like, footballers are not stupid. Like, bro, if you're behind whoever, whatever world-class top player, top keeper, like if you're behind Alisson, if you're behind Edison, you know, if you're behind Donnarumma at this moment, if you're behind Philippe Courtois, you know you're not going to play to a degree, but everyone wants to play. If you're behind Manuel Neuer, like that Nubel who's gone out on loan, and ironically, on the topic of keepers, you've seen, unfortunately, in a kind of freak skiing accident, Manuel Neuer's broken his leg. So ironically, if they cancel that loan in January, there's his opportunity. But to be honest, I swear Bundesliga have that break. I don't know if the World Cup, but he might have got an opportunity / might get an opportunity depending on recall stuff. Tom Heaton, the Brad Card. This is what I'm saying. Some bookie guys always end up at clubs that you're like, oh, why'd they sign him? Because for one reason or another, these lot might as well be all right. Stefan lost his USA job being back up to Edison. You know what the deep thing is? He went out on loan. Like, he went out on loan and you got shagged. To be honest, I can't verify all the keepers for America. Koza Jubri, Nathan, Wellin, Ethan. I can't verify all the keepers, but like, is there 3 American keepers better than Stefan? Like, if Matt Turner's first, who's second? DG, who is Arsenal's tough tackler? Probably Partey Xhaka, really. Cedric, go on. Could an agenda second best goalkeeper for England could cough Ramsdale? Yeah, run that. Once upon a time, Alisson was number 2. You got to play your position in life. You know, way before El Chapo was El Chapo, he was a lookout, innit? I go down holding. You should have let him foul. You've been too honest, man. When Tonali's pushed you, you should have dropped. 40 seconds. Oh, long throw o'clock. Second is MLS keeper. So I can't verify this MLS keeper, but boy, like, that's a madness. I see Gio Reyna the other day crying. I'm like, oh my God, the manager told me I'll be a bit part player going into the World Cup, and now he's talking about me. Carl Hein, get it, please. Ref, how long? Ref. So we've done the job in normal time. People. We are champions. More trophies than Spurs. You mean to tell me, Ethan, you know, in 08, when was he? Well, how old is Ethan Noari? How old is he? Because he's got more trophies than Spurs now. In recent years. When was you born? 07. Fucking hell. 07. When last did Spurs win a trophy? 08. He was 1 year of age. What have you lot been doing? We're here to run the agenda. We're here to run it, man. But yeah, it's a penalty shootout now. Hines should be sent on loan to the Championship. He was at Reading last year, but I think he got injured. And he could go out on loan, but he's probably Bandulu the third choice, goalkeeper spot at this club. Ramsdale, Turner, him. I'd let him go and let Hubert do it because Hubert's another decent keeper. But yeah, 186 likes. Come on, folks. 07, when I started secondary school. Bloody hell. I came those them times. Matt Turner started last year as number 3, got goalkeeper of the year in MLS, then got a move to Arsenal, did some Europa and got number 1. Shout out to him. Shows up when you can grind, when you do the grinding, innit? You work hard. Valdez, where is he? We've won this thing. So it's a bit of a low pressure environment for the penalty shootouts. But hopefully, you know, the players still take it seriously. It's good experience for the keeper, Carl Hine, pardon me. And hopefully, you know, Koza Dewberry, I want to see you step up, though. I'm not going to lie. I want to see all my young players step up because last time they got shook. I don't want to see no chipping and them things there. Just, well, if you do that, make sure it works. Last time Tottenham won a trophy, Lewis Hamilton had 0 world championships to his name. I mean, Mikel Arteta was at Everton, came to Arsenal, retired, went and became a coach at City, became Arsenal manager, and won 2 trophies before Spurs. So it's not even fun. It's not even fun anymore, is it? It's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. 07, I was in my mid-20s then. Bloody hell, Ravi. Crazy guy. Big up to you, bloody hell. I was born in 85, 10 years older than me. I don't know how the El Nene chant goes. I didn't even know El Nene had a chant. I can't get. But it's probably a slappers. 11 more likes, people. God bless you all who've hit that. Big up to you lot for your banter, talking points, etc. People, now penalty shootout time. It's the history of the Tottenham. Because they are ops. That's why we care about Spurs. They're the ops. They're the ops. They're the pagans. For life. They're irrelevant, but this is what we do. Spurs got put in the spliff. Chelsea got put in the spliff. Liverpool got put in the spliff. Shit. Denver running out of Riz. It's crazy. Hey, cameraman. Okay. Shit. Big up the cameraman. It's entertainment. I was in my mid-20s when that lot last won the trophy. Boy, I was asking the teacher, can I go to... Well, I was just walking out if they said no, but I was asking the teacher, can I go toilet in 07? You know, Ethan was a couple months old, depending on when they actually... Well, a year old and a couple of months. Couldn't even crawl. Way before he could kick a football, innit? It's crazy. Penalty shootout settings. Rob, big up Cedric, man. I rate that. Stepping up immediately. Fullback union. I don't want you to miss. Cedric, you got this. You got this. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. This is not the time. Don't do that. Technical issue. Refresh the page. Don't do that. Well, that's a shake. I don't know what the penalty is. Now I can't see it. Hopefully Cedric scored. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm back. 06 was in college. Damn, I feel so old. Bro, with all due respect, Milan is not the Milan of old. It's a mediocre club. Inter is better. I hear that. I ain't got no beat. No, that's Inter's problem. Cedric to take it. Come on, Cedric. Fullback union. Don't let me down. Smash the like button if you haven't. Cedric. Fullbacks. Most important in the game. We don't miss. We don't miss. We don't miss. Man said Cedric Kane penalties. Well, to be fair, if he took as much as Kane or took it in a high pressure environment versus this, it might be a bit different, innit? Respectfully, as much as we can be respectful. You know, Saka missed a penalty in the final. Kane missed one at a crucial moment. Maybe that's the A-lenders there. No, I'm joking, man. Fullback union. We're in the play. We're in the building, man. We're in the building. AC wants Ziyech. Well, he's using the World Cup to give him a good platform. Who's this? Is it Benassia? I want him to score. But you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it, Benassia. You don't want it. Like, I ain't even got to look into his eyes. Look into your eyes. You know what? He wants it, man. He's got a mentality monster. I hope you missed, though, but I don't want you to miss. Former Arsenal man, and I love you as a footballer, man. I hope you hit the post or something. Buki, run up. See, confident pen. Can't even hate on his team. Confident penalty, man. Confident pen from the Algerian international. French youth international. Former Arsenal Donny. Technically not Haaland, but Haaland. Don't forget, folks, 6:50 we go live again. World Cup settings this time. Don't forget to check out my YouTube playlist for transfer news and all that good stuff, people. Oh, Gabriel, I ain't gonna know. I don't know. I don't know for you, Gabriel. It wouldn't surprise me if you miss. I hope you score. This ain't your thing. This is crazy. Fair enough. Big up Gabriel. Bandulu, but it's calm. No, I'm joking. On a serious note, that was a very good one. Are you going to any more games? I hope so. I have faith, man, but it's unorthodox, innit? I'm sorry, Gabriel, man. Can't blame me. Big up to Gabriel and Cedric, though. Stepping up and taking a pen. Really, the young G shouldn't be taking. It's good experience, but I want to see experienced players step up. That's what England should have done during the Euros. That's what Brazil should have done when they went out to Croatia. This guy don't want it. Diaz, you don't want it. Diaz, you don't want it. Diaz, you don't want it. You're just a city pretty boy. Been at AC Milan, Madrid and that. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. I told you don't want it, you pretty boy. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Tomori, step up. Well in, Carlheim. Get up. Get out of here, man. Oh, look at me. I'm a fancy winger. I was doing it all at under 23s level. This the big boy leagues now, player. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Are you wearing number 10 for AC Milan? Get out of here. You thought you could twang us. I swear you're left-footed. You try to use your right. Get out of here, man. You're not Santi. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Arteta, we see when Arteta gave you the hug, he was giving you the potions. He poisoned you in a footballing sense. Get out of here, man. Meaty. Meaty. You don't want it. Think because you're a good footballer, you could just turn. Oh, Marquinhos. Banduli, but it's calm. It's calm. He's still 30. He's still 30. What board is there to update, bro? It finished 2-1. It's penalties now. There's nothing to update, bro. Like, there's literally nothing to update. Calm down, man. Good pen. Ish. I'd rather Martinelli, but I understand if Arteta doesn't want to remove Martinelli off that left-hand side. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the way Martinelli's going to have to play up front is very different to out wide. Like Eddie and like Jesus, you've seen they're going to have to kind of sacrifice themselves for the team and all these things. Tonali, I pray to God you miss you. He was talking tough. You don't want it. The last competition that Italy were there, you weren't there. You're meaty, man. You fake Perlo. You're meaty, man. They gassed you. You just because you fouled that. You're meaty, man. You're meaty. Why are you wearing the captain's band? You're meaty. Oh, Carl he bust case. Oh, you lucky twat. You're so lucky. You're lucky. You lucky. You're lucky. You live to fight another day. You beat the DG allegations. You're lucky. Carl went the raw. You're so lucky. You're still meaty though. And you done something to my the stream's gone. Tonali's got people that work for the internet because they just took that down. Bro, what's going on here? Oh, this is awkward. El Nene, well, I've got to see El Nene step up and take his pen. Well in El Nene. Best Egyptian in the league. Bro, they got Perlo from Wish, man. El Nene, bro. El Nene, bro. The real Egyptian in the Prem, bro, when it comes to this tick. Egyptian Perlo, bro. My man, Miss Diaz. So far, so good for us. Marquinhos, Cedric, El Nene, Gabriel, put them away. Hopefully, there's another miss here. Who's this? I don't know you, so I'm not gonna agenda you. Number 22. You don't want it though. You don't want it. Look into your face. You don't want it. You want to go home. You're gonna crack the crossbar. You don't want this. You don't want this. He tried. Oh shit. All right, cool. He chipped it. All right, cool. All right. Lazentic. All right, cool. All right. Can't hate on that. All right. I see. All right, cool. I wasn't familiar with your game still, but now I am. All right. Panenka settings. All right. Say no more. I didn't know that's what you was on. All right. Your brethren's aren't on nothing, though. You're 30, but all right, cool. All right. Say no more, bro. All right. Well, Matt Smith. Well, I don't know about you, my guy. Come on, Smithy boy. Big up to you for taking the 5th one, but I don't know about your thing. See what I'm saying? I don't know about your thing. This is why you need to get shotted in Jan. You're not built for this, my guy. You're not built for this thing. That was meaty. You're not built for this. The only pens you miss are the ones you don't take, but you're not built for this, cuz. You're not built for this Arsenal thing. Need to go Barnsley and them kind of sides, man. It weren't convincing, man. I could see from the run-up, from the ref told you about the ball. It's meaty. That was meaty. And now AC Milan have a lifeline. You're not built for this, man. Not football is harsh. You're not built for this, man. 4-4. My man. Oh, who's this? You don't want it. Oh, you don't want it. Ah, you mop it. Ah, Chronic, you mop it. Off topic, off target, say you mop it. Get out of here, man. We've won 2-1 in the 90. We've won the shooter. Tamori, where are you? Back to Serie A, mate. With Tammy. Midi. We beat your old teammates at Stamford Bridge and we beat you here. You're not going to make it. You think Chelsea going to buy you back? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Wait till AC Milan realize your shit as well. Bye. When you come back to the Prem, you're going to end up at like Everton or something. Bye. Bye. Tamori, talk now. Talk now. Bye. Bye, Tamori. Diaz, bye. City boys. And the City boys, they're not online. Bye-bye. Bye. Matt Smith, unlucky. Carl Hine, Welling, El Nene, Cedric, Marquinhos, Gabriel. Shout out to Matt Smith for having the bollocks to take a pen. But our young G's, over the last 2 games, you need to learn how to take penalties in it. Some of you haven't hit it hard enough. Some of you are trying to chip it. Shout out to the AC Milan done for that chip as well. Yeah, man, good experience. We've won the Dubai Super Cup thing. Now we can, hopefully there's a couple more days training in Dubai, and then we just focus on what we need to focus on with Juventus on Saturday. And then it's back to the big boy leagues, really. It's back to the Premier League. We've got West Ham, Tottenham, Man United, Newcastle, Brighton away in Jan/early February in no order. Gonna need to just get it done. Simple as that. Simple as that. Dance now like Messi. 4-3 on pens. Yeah. This is why I left him at home, bro. That's why man rather Connor Cody. And Connor Cody's only there to make sure, people are chaperoned, the Fodens, the Grealish, the hitters of that group, Sterling, the guys that could go out on the pool when the flipping, what do you call it? Curfew is 6 p.m. He's just there to make sure man are there at 6 p.m. Bye-bye. There's no dialogue about Matt Smith. Needs to bust out. Like, not 30. That's why I'll tell you, don't fuck you like that. Champions of Dubai. You'll never sing that. Amen. It's all banter. Shout out to Maury, man. But you're meaty, man. You're meaty. That's why you should have stayed playing for Canada and that in youth level. You might have gone to the World Cup. In fact, they don't even need you, man. You're meaty, man. Hype job. Get out of here, man. On a serious note, though, people, banter aside, it's nice to win 2-1. It's nice to win a little trophy. It's nice to see no injuries, more minutes in the legs, and all of those sort of things. We go again against Juventus on Saturday. In relation to my content, people, tomorrow we're watching France-Morocco. Today, live from 6:50. Once again, live from 6:50. We are watching Argentina against Croatia. If you can't be there, smash the like button. Check out the YouTube playlist, people. I'm a happy lad in it. We won on penalties. We've won this tournament. There's fitness in the legs. What more can you say? What more can you ask for? Again, whether you're locked in on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate all the support of the content. I appreciate all the talking points, all the highs and the lows. You lot make this platform for where it is. It's our platform. We hit 50,000 odd this year. We need to keep going, man. We've taken over Dubai. We've taken over Florida. No other team can say the same. Trust me. It's a great stream made great with you lot, people. And we've just hit 200 likes, people. So if you've hit the like button, one love. Twitch gang, you lot have been amazing. We go again at 6:50 to obviously watch the World Cup semi-final. I appreciate the fact that you lot support the content and appreciate the grind. Basil, thank you very much. Everybody listening, you lot stay blessed, stay safe, stay in good spirits and good health. Have a strong end of the year. With it being the end of the year, let's get that much closer to our goals, hopes, dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. And yeah, man, I'll see you lot soon. Is there anyone to raid on Twitch? There's no one to raid on Twitch, so we're not going to do up that one. Again, you lot stay blessed, stay safe. I'm going to do a short reaction of what we've seen today, obviously, like I always do. But on that note, Take care. I'm out.
It gets pushed right back, Charlie. Definitely.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like. There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like.